I'm turning too much in my chair. Ah! Hi, everyone. Bum, 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 la, 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 la. I mean, I know that this music comes at like the end of Homestuck. That's all I know about it. But I've listened to this tune like so many times just because it's so good. Bum 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 bum. Let's go read some Homestuck now. Gosh, I don't even want to start because this tune is so good. Like this choir that comes in. It's so good. And I don't even know what's happening while this is going on in the story. So I'm going to enjoy it that much more when we actually get to this point in the story. You spam me with all the awesome memes? You do it in our Discord if you're in our Discord. I think we have a channel where you can like post all the trashy memes that you want. That's like a good place for it, because I definitely won't look at them now, but I will certainly look at them later. Bum, bum. Holy freaking shnikes. Oh my god, it's Homestuck. I'm making up words now. Oh, John is sleeping on his couch and the others are dabbing during this music. Okay, that checks out. That checks out. So Tara is playing the part of John right now, sleeping on the couch. No, I will not stop breaking your ears, la la la. Anyway, happy Saturday, everyone. Let me scroll back and do my usual shtick of saying hello to everyone who has said hello in chat. So hello there, CoolN102. Hello, Schwindu. Hey, God of Truths. Hello, Borf Savis. Borf to you too. Hey, the Ranter. Happy Saturday. Yo, Rotom64. Hello, hello. Hey, Heterosapiens. Yes, we only read 2 pages last time. I think you're technically correct. Let's see. Scrolling. Hey, Tree Sprite. Happy Saturday. Hey there, Ignatus. Yeah, I did say I'm going to skip to the end right as Creata came on, didn't I? I chatted that. And I was like, oh, I'm going to skip to the end right when Creata kicked in. The Creata? I don't know. I think I went Creata, like my Midwest accent is coming through there. Anyway. Let's see. Sailor Lunacy, hi. Hello. Happy Saturday. If I skipped someone, I am super duper sorry. I try to catch everyone who says hello in chat before we get going, and don't always do it. Hey there, Cole Rains. Happy Saturday. Dracon, hello! The third Spider-Man movie could reasonably be called Spider-Man Homestuck? I'm gonna need to go back and, like, look at that. Is it because of Venom? Is it because Venom is, like, black goopy stuff? And there's, like, black goopy stuff in, like, the retconned panels? Otherwise, I'm not totally sure. Hey, Lunastronix, hello! Happy Saturday. Oh, hey, McCatnip. Happy Saturday to you, too. Proto Centurion, hey! Yeah, you haven't been here in a while, but you're back! You are back, and you are more Proto and more Centurion than ever before, by gum. I don't know what that means, what I just said. Anyway. Hello, everyone. I am glad that you are all here. I hope you have been good little boys and girls and otherwise, and things are going well with you all. Things are going well with me, too. So I was out of town last weekend. I went to my alma mater, Michigan State University, to go to the homecoming football game, and it was fun, except they lost. But it was great to be back there because I hadn't been back there in like years for a football game. So that was fun. Hey, Giga Slash, happy Saturday to you. What state do I live in? I live in Chicago currently, which is not a state, but is in the state of Illinois. Yeah, that's where I am. It's a giant city, so I don't mind divulging where I live, because good luck finding me. There are millions of people here, literally millions. All right. Yes, so we are reading Homestuck. Oh, cool, Kayla. Also, hi, Kayla. Happy Saturday. Coming here on Monday. What's happening in Chicago on Monday? The capital of Chicago is Wrigley Field. Yes. My house address. So my joke is always like, if you want to mail me something, just address it to Brennomania, Chicago, Illinois. They'll know where to find me. That's my address. My address is Brennomania. All right. Anywho. We're still in the middle of part of Homestuck. What part is it? Act 6, Intermission 3. Yeah, so we've done a couple of, we've done the first 2 bits of OPENBOUND so far. Looks like we have a lot of pages to get through until we get to the next OPENBOUND. I'm on my other screen over here. I'm looking at the story log. And the page titles don't spoil anything, really, because they all just say A613. A6I3, rather. So it's just like, oh, I don't know what happens on these pages. All I know is how many pages there are until we get to the next flashes. So, yes. Yep, Savis, I think you've got your history correct there. All right. Let's carry on. So we just finished OPENBOUND Part 2 last time. After what? Another hour? Another hour of bumbling through the afterlife with very little to show for your efforts, you decide to pause the game again. An hour is a gross underestimate. It took us 2 hours last time. You can only spend so long powering through the dead troll equivalent of an unpleasant high school reunion without making a trip to the load gaper. Or fixing yourself... A load gaper? I'm guessing that means toilet. That's my guess. Yeah, that checks out. Or fixing yourself a little snack from the hunger trunk. The hunger trunk. That's fantastic. There's definitely someone else we should be checking in with right now. Someone we are all desperate for an update on. And that someone is... this guy! Oh, yes! Oh, this is so cool. This is the guy who you are now being. Ah! So we got a Jack update. So we got, actually, Bec Noir. Sorry. We got Bec Noir being pursued by Bec Blanco. They're going through, there's a lot of horror terrors there. And now there's like cracks and paradox space, thanks to Lord English slash Caliban. Wait, is it Caliban? No, Caliban is a character from Shakespeare. Shoot, what was Lord English's? Caliborn. Caliborn, that's right. Caliborn. Sorry. I know. My brain went to Caliban because Caliban is a character from The Tempest, which I read when I was an undergrad. So it's Caliborn, yes. Anywho. Is Caliborn the British name of Excalibur? If that's true, I did not know that. Anyway. Now my brain is distracted thinking back to that class where I read The Tempest. Because we actually read a couple different versions of The Tempest. There is the original Shakespeare version. And then there was a more contemporary version that was named A Tempest, and it focused on Caliban as the central character, and it was really interesting. So, anyway. Let's carry on. Oh, wait. Was there... No, there wasn't text here. Okay. Okay. So, Bec Noir is being relentlessly pursued by Bec Blanco, now with paradox space shattering all around them. Oh, there goes Terra. Hang on a sec.
Alright, bros, are you ready? It's time for
Wait a second. This is Professor Layton. I was like, what's going on? This is called Professor Layton. Every puzzle has a Brolution. What is this? Oh my gosh. Did they mash up Game Bro with Professor Layton's theme? Professor Layton. Oh my gosh. I'm kind of delighted by this. I'm sorry guys. I know I should be reading stuff, but I'm just charmed by the music here. I mean, I love the Professor Layton theme. But I also love that they just mashed it up with Game Bro. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Anyway, so we've got our Becks. We've got our double Becks here, going through shattered paradox space. Anyway, the feisty male woman is still chasing you. Unbelievable. She hardly seems to care at all that something is causing reality to shatter around you. For a moment, you thought you and she might be able to reach an uneasy truce. To stand together, if only for a moment, and assess the ominous cracks spreading through the void. May even take some time to get to know each other a little. And try to bury the hatchet? You're so tired of running. But no, she is as furious as ever. What did you even do? Just a couple of routine murders, which was 2 years ago already. The ring hath no fury, you swear. She is never going to stop. Her delivery is justice, and as you know all too well, nothing stops the mail. You need to find somewhere to hide and rest for a while.
Alright, bros, are you ready? It's time for the one, the only Game Pro.
Oh man. Okay. There. Oh, is that a dream bubble? That's my only guess, because like dream bubbles are like the only thing out there. Dream bubbles and horror terrors are really the only things out here in the middle of paradox space. The games will never stop. The games will never stop. Oh goodness! Flaming pieces of Prospit, it looks like. Oh dear, there are lots of dead friends down here. Lots and lots of dead friends. So he's like, I don't know if he's like stopping to look or what have you. Oh dear, what is this giant floaty thingy over this castle thingy over here? Okay, so Beck Jack has landed. Yeah, I was gonna say this looks like the Grim Dark Rose section. So now they're playing hide and seek, it looks like, basically, through this castle. Gosh, this actually kind of reminds me of like an episode of Doctor Who. A little bit. So isn't Jack like the one who is responsible for all these massacres, like that he's like going back and looking at? Ooh, there's black goop right here. Black goop. Yep, I remember seeing all this stuff. Yeah, and this was Jade symbol. This was like the one symbol he couldn't bring himself to tear down because he's part Beck. So he's wandering through the castle, going by all the poor little people that he killed. So what's this that we're looking at right now? There's like a lot of like things shattering and stuff. So this doesn't look too happy right now. I'm not entirely clear what we're looking at. These floaty checkboard pieces here look like they come from Skya. But there's also like pieces of like Durst and Prospit and all this stuff. Blown up frog. I was wondering if it was blown up frog, because this looks a lot like the frog. Like the color scheme is kind of like reminiscent of the frog. So if it's the frog blowing up, that makes sense. That's what I was kind of thinking in the back of my mind, but... So this is basically like a dream bubble comprised of all of Jack's murders, basically. That's interesting. But that's how dream bubbles work, right? Like, so he entered the moment he entered the dream bubble, like, all of his like past memories of like all the people who killed just kind of like manifested themselves at once. So is that like how it works? Like the second you step into dream bubble, like stuff from your own past can like suddenly pop up. Have I heard of JoJo? Like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? If that's the JoJo you're thinking of, then yes. If it's a different JoJo, then probably not. Okay. Alright. Oh gosh, there's John and Grimdark Rose. Ooh, and there's a treasure chest. Oh, JoJo's Normal Adventure. You got a Pop-O-Matic Vrillyhoo hammer. Vrillyhoo, not to be confused with... Was it Zillyhoo? I forget. That had like the Gregorian chanting to go along with it. Ah, Zillyhoo. So now he has a Vrillyhoo hammer. Is this like a pop bubble with like dice in it? Kind of like the game Trouble, where you like push down the pop bubble and it rolls the dice. Oh snap! John is healed all of a sudden. It's a close-up of an eye. And it's opening. Isn't this how Lost began? Oh snap, he's getting up. Wait, Vrillyhoo is a Vriska Zillyhoo? Oh. That mashup of words makes sense. Oh my gosh, yes, we have multiple jukeboxes. They're gonna fight. Fight, human jukeboxes! Fight to the death! Please me! So John is awake and he is angry. I'm not sure what happened here. If like Jack threw the hammer, or if John is like axioing the hammer to him. Sweet catch! Yep, John was axioing the hammer to him. Oh man, it's a hammer and sword fight. Although this fight's probably not real, is it? Because they're just in a dream bubble. But still, this looks pretty cool. Oh, he's whacking away. Bam, 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 bam. I kind of like seeing, like, even though this is like just a memory version of John, I like that he's kind of holding his own against Jack, because I feel like Jack just like super easily killed everyone. It's almost like Jack didn't even have to like work hard to kill everyone. Whoa, he smacked the sword out of his hand. He did the windy thing. There's like tornadoes happening. He's doing a windy thing. Clobber. Ooh, he just like grew some extra appendages, like some really long like go-go gadget arms, and grabbed a hold of John now. Keeping him at arm's length, which is kind of arbitrary when the length of your arm can really be anything. Brings him in close. Are they gonna smooch? I would actually not be surprised if they smooched. Because why not? It seems like everybody else is smooched by this point. And he stabs him through the chest. Oh, is he like turning into something else now? It's like, I don't know if he's like, nope, just wisping away. Dissipating, scattering to the wind. No, he's reforming. Oh crap. And he looks kind of surprised, actually. He's like, what? Oh, because they both see what looks like Rose, who's gotten back up now. And she's gotten back up, and she's wiggling her eyebrows. Oh, and also there's this arm in the background. We've seen this arm before, several times. And I'm curious whose arm that is. Yep, I spotted the retcon, the rancher. Definitely spotted the retcon. So now Jack is very confused, because he's like, oh, well, I killed John, and I killed Rose, but now Rose is back, and now John is back. What's going on? He's got like the eye twitchy going on here. He's like, what the hell is happening? Did that say distraction? It did say distraction instead of distraction. Bonk! Oh, he just got bonked on the noggin. You got bonked, Jack. You got bonked. So let's see, health vial. So is that Jack's health? And it looks like this is a D8 roll here. Ridiculous hat. Oh my gosh. That is fantastic. I need a hat like that. Although I like my Nepeta hat, so yay. Oh, that's right. The hammer's infused with Vriska's dice. That explains it. So John got a hit in, and that actually ended up activating Vriska's dice. So that makes sense. And I feel like this is probably a really effective attack on Jack, because we know how much he loves his silly clothing. By love, I mean hates. See, look, he's already like going nuts. He's like, rah, 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 rah. Oh, hey, Seth, thanks for the bits. Bits, 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 bits. Oh my gosh. Now John is smiling. Hee hee. Oh my god, that's great. And now I think Jack is like not even sure of what's happening now. As far as the music goes, it's just Lumi radio, so I don't know. Oh, and now Beck Blanco is caught up. John's just like facepaw ×1 combo. Oh my gosh. I played a few of them earlier in the summer, Rotom, but I haven't played any of the new ones since they came out. I don't know if I'll actually get around to doing them because there's so many of them now, but we'll see. So it looks like Jack is taking off now, like getting away or trying to move on or something here. Beck Blanco has caught up and John is like, oh, hi. That's not how you looked last time I saw you. Oh, snap. Let's make this flash enabled. Gotta enable the flash again here. Oh yeah, because Chrome updated, so I probably have to like re-enable all the flash and stuff. Alright, so Jack has fled. Now he has a sweet new hat. Oh, never mind. He doesn't have the hat anymore. And now Beck Blanco is chasing after him. And Paradox Space is still cracking. Psych! John's like, you dropped your hat. So it looked like for a moment they tried to make that look like it was the end of Intermission 3, but it really isn't. And John's just floating around, all by himself. Although this isn't really John. Well, actually it could really be John, because he's asleep now, so he actually... So this could be actual John, right? So I remember John, like... John did fall asleep last time we saw him, right? Anyway, he's wandering off. Oh, there's the car. Oh, he left the hammer behind. Yeah, I was wondering, because he does have his eyes. You see his eyes, so that had me thinking, oh, well, I guess that is actually John then. Yeah, that's right. He fell asleep after he went on a rant about Con Air. That's right. Oh, you gotta take off, I Smile? Well, thanks for hanging out with us. Per usual. Oh, by the way, guys, there is Homestuck next Saturday as well. So, actually, let me think. I'm not going out of town until Thanksgiving, I think. So I think we're gonna have a run of consecutive weeks of Homestuck until Thanksgiving, unless I'm forgetting something. So, whoop, I just knocked my desk around. So yeah, we're actually gonna have a few straight weeks of Homestuck for the next few weeks. So that's good. Oh snap, what's this up here? It looks like a gate thinger, but it's like a different color. And also this is in the middle of a dream bubble. I don't know. I don't even know what's happening right now. But I guess time will tell. Time will tell. Alright. Okay. Let me go ahead and mute this. Or maybe we're about to find out now what's going on. Wait, this kind of looks like... This reminds me a little bit of like the desert area that Andrew Hussey ended up in with Vriska. I don't know if it's the same, but it's definitely reminding me of it. There's like a lot of horses in the background. Well, horses. Andrew Hussey has a thing for horses, so... John continues to wander the landscape. I'm making horse noises, or attempting to. John's like, you're a horse. Maybe this particular horse looks a little weird. I don't know. That's a cool shot. I like the silhouette there with like the glasses. Horses / muscle beasts. Oh, a couple of salamander statues. Oh snap, that's Tavros. What is Tavros doing here? I wonder. Maybe we'll find out. Right now. Alright, let me put the... Hold on, let me adjust the volume, put Lumi back on. This does not seem like appropriate music for what's happening right now. But, well, that's what it is. Alright. Okay, so there's a ring. John finds a ring. No music would be better than this, but I'm just gonna let this happen. Okay. Let's see. So Tavros is asleep, and John is holding a ring. Is he gonna put it on? What's gonna happen when he puts it on? I saw it first. Oh, dead Tavros is awake now. Huh? Give it to me! What? What? The ring? Yes, it's mine! Who are you? I'm your worst bad dream. If you don't return my treasure, I found it. Snuggled in the sand, being pretty and gold and by itself, and I want it back. So you found it here, like exactly where I just found it, but instead of picking it up, you fell asleep? When you put it that way, I sound stupid. But yes! Sorry, buddy. As the age-old saying goes, you snooze, you lose. Literally. I never heard that age-old saying in my culture, so fuck your lingual heritage and give me the ring. Why were you even asleep? I was tired, duh. This is such a dumb place to fall asleep, dude. Treasure hunting is hard. She has me working like a bark fiend. Who? My mate Sprint. That means girlfriend, you ignoramus. I know what it means. No offense, but you seem kind of like a lame troll. I don't think we ever talked before, did we? Who cares? Give me my treasure. No way, it's mine, bro. Shit. Okay, maybe we can work out some kind of deal. I don't know. This ring is pretty sweet. The price would have to be pretty steep. Wow, you are really putting me in an uncomfortable and challenging situation. Why do you want this desert ring so bad? Is it magic? I don't really feel magic wearing it. I mean, not any more than usual. I don't know. If it's magic, that's not why I want it. Well, I'm not giving it to you unless you have a really good reason. Yeah, John and Tavros never have talked before, have they? So this is kind of a first, isn't it? It's for private sentimental purposes. I don't want to say. That's cool. Guess I will just enjoy this ring forever as my property. Okay, I'll tell you. You're an awful human, by the way. Yeah, right, dude. Would an awful guy be wearing such a sweet, priceless ring? I don't think so. Oh my god, that's such bad logic that you're knowingly using to be a worse enemy. Yeah, you sure did explain that, I guess. I want the ring because this requires some laborious explanation. It pertains to human customs, which I have taken time to study as an eternal ghost. The treasure is needed to complete a sort of ritualized pact having to do with human mating. Oh my god, he's gonna... Oh my god, this is involving marriage, isn't it? To cement in stone the romantic matrimonies. Oh, you want to use it to propose to your girlfriend? Yeah, whatever. That is not really what I was expecting to hear. I thought you were just being a greedy, treasure-grubbing douche. You mean, like you? Yes, but that's a pretty good reason. I guess I can let you have it if it's going to result in a happy marriage. Okay, then hurry and give it to me. Who is the lucky lady anyway? Oh no, hurry up, there's no time. Vriska. Tavros. She's coming. Who? Oh, there's gonna be conflict here, isn't there? Because doesn't John also kind of have a crush on Vriska? Or doesn't Vriska like kind of crush on John? This is going to be interesting. This is just dawning on me what might happen here. Let's see. She's coming. Who? Give it to me. She can't see it yet. It has to be a surprise. Also, I don't want her to know I got it from a loser like you. Hey! Tavros! Oh my god. Tavros! Oh. Hi, John. Tavros, I didn't know you were hanging out with John. You should have come told me. But I just woke up from the sand pile and found him here. And I had literally no time to go tell you because of an argument. What? What were you arguing about? Wait. What do you mean woke up? Why were you asleep? Damn it, Tavros, you can't be slacking off like that. I told you, we aren't fucking around anymore. This is serious business. Hey, excuse me, but are you Vriska? That does sound like a perfectly normal statement, heterosapiens. John's like, hide. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I really should have introduced myself. I guess I forgot I technically never met this version of you. That's all right. Nice to meet you. Wait, are you a ghost too? Yep. So, you're dead? Yes, John. That's what being a ghost means. Okay. I'm still confused though. Sorry if I sound dumb, but dream bubbles are still kind of baffling to me. You're, really dead? As in, the real you? I mean, dang, what the hell am I trying to even ask here? No, I get what you're asking. Yes, the real me, the actual, legit, fully authentic Alpha Timeline Vriska. Dead. Gone. Fucking toast. Oh, so when I meet up with everyone on your troll meteor in a year, that means you'll be a corpse! That's assuming my body was sufficiently preserved during the trip, which, now that I think about it, I guess it was. It must have been, because otherwise that unspeakable prototyping atrocity couldn't have happened. That piece of shit clown. I still have no idea what the deal with that was. He's completely lost his mind. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Honestly, I'm surprised you hadn't already heard I was dead one way or another. It's kind of old news. And again, these things are all relative, so who knows? Are you okay? You seem sad. Well, yeah, it's always sad to hear a friend died, even if you find out about it from their ghost. I guess so. Also, I had kind of thought that when we all arrived at the new session that we were gonna, like, hang out or something. Oh yeah, that's right, we were. But then I got stabbed through the back, which to be fair was for the good of the party, so the meteor could make the trip in the first place, and keep this whole crazy sequence of events intact. Not gonna lie, I made some mistakes. Wow, what even happened out there? Just some pointless, deadly teen drama, mostly brought on by ourselves, all acting like juvenile idiots. Like I said, old news. Very old for me. I've been here a pretty long time now. A lot has happened since I died. John, did you know the little rendezvous we planned sort of already happened? I mean, in a way. What? It did? Yes, with your ghost. Huh? I mean, the ghost of one of your alternate selves, who died along the way out doing some stupid thing. Actually, he and I dated for a little while. Whoa, hold on. What's this about dating who? Here we go. Why didn't you tell me about that? Tavros, I have led a rich and complicated life and death. I can hardly be expected to tell you about every little thing that I've been through. Besides, you should have already known this about me. Why? Because we shared a sprite body once, we briefly had access to all each other's memories and feelings. So if you didn't take the chance to dig that out of my memory, you only have yourself to blame. Oh my goodness. No, but that hardly lasted any time at all. And there were a lot of overwhelming experiences all happening at once. How could I try to remember all your memories before we exploded? Well, all I can say is I managed. I took the opportunity to remember pretty much all your memories. I was in and out like a bandit, and now all your life experiences are mine. That's not fair, because you're smarter than me and more cunning. Them's the breaks. Wait, I'm with Tavros here. I think we should back this up a bit. So, my alternate reality ghost dated you? That's a question that makes perfect sense to ask in the context of Homestuck. That should be like an OkCupid profile question. Would you date an alternate reality ghost version of this person? Yes or no? Strongly yes, strongly no. Oh my gosh, I love that they're like fighting over the ring like behind their backs while carrying on with this conversation. Yes, that, but what? Vriska, this is a very bizarre and unsettling fact to me. Why? Because, man, I don't know, it just is. You say we dated for a while, but like, I don't even get to remember doing that. I think that's mostly what's weird about it. Hey, we apparently don't get to remember the results of a lot of choices we didn't actually make. Again, see, the breaks. Well, can you at least tell me what happened there? Like, how did that go? It was fine, for a while. It didn't really work out. Oh. We crossed paths every now and then after that. Things stayed pretty friendly between us, until he died. What? What do you mean he died? He was murdered. You mean his ghost died? Yes. As in, he just doesn't exist at all anymore? Like, dead? Yes, dead. For good. I don't... How does that even... Who killed him? Was it Jack? Jack? Are you kidding? No, John. Jack is barely in the picture as a threat anymore. He's just more old news. He is not old news, though. He's still as strong and menacing as ever. I just had an awesome battle with him in this very dream bubble. You did? Yeah. I found him skulking around in memory of my dead dad, and I got pissed off, so I really let him have it. Oh, I even used the cool hammer you helped me make. Remember that? Oh, yeah. Those were good times when I helped you be great. Yes. The last time I faced him was kind of embarrassing. I let him get the drop on me and he just stabbed me right away. But this time I think I held my own pretty well. I even got him one good hit against him. I gave him a solid bop on the head and the dice roll made him wear a silly hat. That's great. That's awesome. One time in an alternate reality, I came pretty close to killing him apparently. Oh really? You bet. Too bad that was in a timeline that didn't really count, but it's always reassuring to know you can put up a good fight against a strong adversary if you ever needed to. Now I guess you know you can too. I guess so. What happened to you after you bonked him on the head? I bet he was mad. Yeah, he sure was, but our fight was interrupted by like, another taller white Jack dressed in rags. A white Jack? Well, no, it wasn't actually a Jack. It was someone different altogether who just looked like him. With wings and a sword and everything. I think the white Jack was probably a girl? I'm not sure, but that was my hunch. I didn't talk to her or anything, she just looked really angry. Anyway, he seemed scared of her, so he flew away and she chased him. Do you know who she was? No fucking clue. Well, whatever Jack's doing out here in Dream Bubble Land, he seems to have his hands full with her, on his tail. But, as you can see, he is far from out of the picture. Okay, that may be. But it sure wasn't Jack who killed a whole shitload of ghosts out there, including one of yours. I really doubt Jack can even kill ghosts. In fact, I don't think anyone can except for this guy. What guy? Lord English. Who? Wow. John, really? Wow. Time to get a clue. It's kind of amazing how, like, John has no idea who Lord English is. It is kind of amazing. And I'm totally with Vriska being like, wow, really? You have no idea who the main antagonist, as far as I can tell, of this whole story is. I feel like Lord English is the main antagonist. I mean, I can't imagine someone else being above him. But There was a time when I thought, like, Jack was the main antagonist. So, there's that. Hasn't it ever occurred to you to wonder who the ultimate bad guy of this adventure was going to be? Ultimate bad guy? You mean like the last boss? Man, even that way of putting it is a little too pedestrian. I mean, I already beat a last boss. The Black King was the officially sanctioned last boss of our session, and I killed him. This is different. There's always someone stronger waiting to be revealed. Jack showed up shortly after that, and he was much stronger. Eventually the curtains get pulled back and you find out who was behind every terrible thing that happened all along. Someone who is invariably stronger than all other adversaries by a wide margin. The supreme villain. To be honest, I was always waiting for that guy to show up, whoever he was. For the other shoe to drop, you know? There's always a big bad behind everything. A true gamer sees stuff like this coming a mile away. Okay, if you say so. I always kind of thought Jack was evil and strong enough to be our main antagonist. Literally what I was just saying. But if you say there is someone even stronger and more evil, then wow. Yes, I'll admit I was fooled by Jack briefly. And for a little while, I thought he was the supreme menace, and I would have had to face him in the final showdown. But it turned out that was just a bit of standard misdirection. He was just another step up in a typical pattern of escalation involving increasingly insurmountable threats, which legendary heroes like us have to overcome to achieve total victory over everything. Also, let's face it, I don't think Jack is all that evil so much as he's just a murderous asshole. Trust me, I know the type. But English, that guy is as evil as they come. He is the real deal. Okay, can I just say something? I still don't know why you're so sure he's the final villain. Because you yourself said there's always someone stronger, right? So I am perceiving a contradiction about your facts. Tavros, come on. We've already talked about this ad nauseum. He's the big bad. It's so obvious. I mean, maybe there's someone stronger out there in Paradox space. Who knows? But whoever that is has nothing to fucking do with this massive extended multiverse spanning campaign. English was the guy who stacked the whole deck against us from the start, rigging shit to go haywire, wiping out our race, blowing up universes, exterminating ghosts, slaughtering dark gods, and shattering reality itself. Pretty sure we've reached the top floor, buddy. Okay, but all I'm saying is, what if there's someone even worse than that due to speculation? Unbelievable. John, just ignore him. He tends to be contrary just for the sake of being contrary. It's just what he does these days. He seems to think it's how you show confidence and assertiveness. The key to high self-esteem is apparently just saying nuh-uh all the time. No, that's not true. See? That's great. This was apparently the big lesson he learned from sharing a brain with me for a few minutes. In order to feel good about yourself, just be a constant pain in the ass. No, that's not what I learned. I see what you mean. No. Okay. I realize all I'm saying is no, which is just helping make you look as right as possible about making fun of me. But I learned in your brain that you aren't always right about everything. You were wrong about lots of things. You were wrong about Rufio. Rufio was real all along. All right, granted, there did in fact exist a person by that name. You aren't spelling it right though. How do you know I'm spelling it? How do you know how I'm spelling it when I'm just talking instead of using letters? Because that's how you spelled it when we used to chat online, dumbass. You weren't using enough letters. So? And in my case, he doesn't actually represent your self-esteem. He's just some dude. But he makes me feel better about myself when I think of him. So the reality is effectively equivalent to my fraudulent childhood superstition. Lol, whatever floats your boat. You both seem a bit testy with each other. It's kind of funny. Actually, it's hard to believe you and he are... What? Never mind, actually. Oh, hey there, Yum. Happy Saturday. It is good to have you here. I take it you're pretty good friends back on your planet? You could say that. There's a pretty loaded history between us. It's probably best not to get into it. None of that matters anymore anyway. It was so long ago. You know how it is. Sure. Issues between people seem like such a big deal when they're happening. But then you die, and time just goes on, then on some more. If enough time passes, shit that used to be a big deal kind of stops mattering. Okay, full disclosure, I used to do a lot of terrible things to Tavros. Once, I launched him off a cliff and paralyzed him. And if that wasn't bad enough, I spent sweeps mocking him for the disability I caused. Oh yeah, and then I killed him. Oh, right. I remember you said you killed someone that you cared about. I guess this is him? Mm-hmm. But, like I said, that's such old news now. It might as well not even have happened. Tavros doesn't give a shit about that stuff anymore. Hey, wait, maybe you shouldn't speak for me? I still think that stuff was all pretty mean, even though it was forever ago. It's just, I have chosen to be the bigger man and not hold it against liking you. John, can you believe this guy? This is the kind of shit I have to deal with all the time. Oh god, no. Time out. I'm flagging this Vriska as terrible behavior. Tavros, the bigger man, is only actually the bigger man if he doesn't refer to himself as the bigger man. That's kind of the point. Unless the intent is to produce some form of socially awkward comic relief, which, let's face it, is what you're all about. But that's what I like about you. Yes. I feel like maybe we got sidetracked here. Maybe you should tell me more about this English guy. Frankly, it seems like I'm usually one of the last people to learn about stuff like this, and it's starting to make me feel like a bit of a tool. Oh, when will I end today's stream? I will go until noon, my time, around noon. It's 10:53 my time right now, so like a little over an hour, basically. Oh, how's our jukebox battle going? I like that. I like that we've got Schwinn doing Wildbox. I mean, Wildcard. Doing jukebox battle. Wildcard, your name is Wildbox now, apparently. I misspoke. One of my many spoonerisms. He's just some huge, overpowered green freak. A time-traveling monster, supposedly invincible. Unless you say the word Calliope to him. That's what I think is going to happen. Someone's going to say Calliope at him, and he's going to turn into Calliope, and things will be fine. That's my prediction. Who he is, what he is, where he came from, none of that really matters. What matters is how we're going to defeat him. That's what Tavros and I have been working on here for some time now. Working on what? Treasure hunting. Oh yeah? What treasure? Yes. Okay, I should explain. There's sort of a plan in motion to beat English. It's a three-pronged approach. A number of people out there in the furthest ring are working on different prongs of the strategy independently. The first is a quest to find out the lost ghost of some alien, girl. She's said to be one of the keys to defeating him in some way. Other people are allegedly out there working on that right now. If you ask me, it sounds like a really boring approach to defeating him. Who knows if it's even true? Give it to me. Stop that. Keep your hands to yourself. They're still fighting over the ring. The second is a quest to raise an army of ghosts to challenge him directly in some kind of huge battle royale, I guess. From what I understand, some Yahoo out there is busy rounding people up. I really have no idea how that's going. I usually just hear stuff through the grapevine. Oh, that's Meenah. So she's talking about Meenah there. That approach doesn't really interest me either. Gonna file it under boring as well. Seems a little heavy-handed and not to mention too slow. Give me the ring. No. Yes, you ass. Dude, you suck at whispering. You said you'd give it to me. I changed my mind. The third prong is what Tavros and I are busy with. The aforementioned treasure hunt. The legend says there's some mystical ancient treasure hidden somewhere out here in the furthest ring. I'm assuming it's some kind of weapon. It said that it can be, if you use it or like activate it in some way, he can be defeated forever. The nature of the treasure is pretty vague, actually. But the first rule of treasure hunting, which I'm admittedly just making up now, is that it doesn't fucking matter what the treasure is. We had a deal. Quit it. Why are you such a liar? Shut up, I'm keeping it. This is not cool. You're preventing joyful human-style matrimony from happening. Yeah, right, like she would even say yes. I don't even think she's really your girlfriend. I think you made that up. Wow. No, wow. You went there. These three goals are all tied to the same legend, which I've uncovered clues about over time. Legendary shit is everywhere out there. I'm seriously up to my ass in legend. Hell, I probably even qualify as a legend myself. When it comes to solving a big mystery like this, it doesn't hurt that everywhere we go, places are composed of the collective memories of so many different adventurers. We've explored ancient crypts, networks of burial mounds, dusty old tombs, giant pyramids, you name it. Hints about the endgame are hidden all over the place. Really, everyone's pretty lucky I died so I could do all the dirty work on this. Let's get real, nobody's better prepared to take on the treasure hunting duties than I am. On hand the treasure. It's precious to me, just like my beautiful girlfriend. You are so full of shit. We're in love together, asshole. There's no way you're getting this ring. Fuck you. Oh my gosh, this is great. Not that I'd have it any other way. This just sounds like the best plan to me. Why bother messing around with an army of Why bother messing around with an army of ghostly dipshits or some shy magic alien when you can go straight for the ultimate weapon? Hell, maybe I'll just walk right up to him, one-shot this guy, and end it all right there. That's how a real pro goes about business. You take any shortcut you find. I am going to wish as super hard as I can that I wake up with this ring. It's probably magic, so I bet it makes my wish come true. I doubt that from happening. If I wish hard enough, that will make it slightly less impossible. Oh, you bastard, you are good. I think someday I will use it to propose to my girlfriend. What do you think about that, wise guy? No, gimme! This is pathetic. Stop grabbing at me. We're missing what she's saying. She's supposed to think we're idiots. Won't you stop? Are you fuckers even listening to me? God damn it! Yes! No, you're not. You're squabbling with Tavros and his loud, shitty whispering about some bullshit. Come on, guys. Am I really being that boring? I'm really starting to understand how my ancestor must have felt sometimes. Nobody ever respects an important explanation. I already heard your explanations, though. Why are you still whispering, jackass? Oh, sorry. Sigh. Both of you just keep your damn hands to yourselves. Shut up and let me finish my story. Tavros, bring me the treasure maps. Yes, right away. That's a lot of treasure maps. Yes, that's it. Dump them all on the floor about 10 feet away from me. Just oh my gosh, that's great. Yes, that's it. Dump them all over the floor about 10 feet away from me, just like that. The sloppier the pile and the further away from me, the better. Great job, Tavros. Thank you. Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. John, come take a look at this. Take a look at this. Those are all treasure maps? Sort of. Probably not like any maps you've seen. Check it out. This ought to help you understand how frustrating this treasure hunt really is. There's nothing. John, tell me what you see here. Where? Right here. What is this? This thing I'm holding? A black piece of paper? No, John. This is bullshit is what it is. Oh, yes. Clearly. This is what a map looks like in the furthest ring. This is what all maps look like out here. Turns out plotting the relative geographical features of an infinite black expanse of pure void is every bit as moronic as it sounds. But that didn't stop some ancient eldritch chucklefuck from doing exactly that. For the longest time, this is all we've had to go on when it came to deciphering the clues and figuring out the coordinates of the legendary treasure. Do you have any idea how hard it is to pin down the physical location of something out here? Never mind the fact that physical location in the furthest ring is already a malleable concept. Just imagine what it's like giving someone directions. What do you tell them? Proceed in a straight line shaped like a perpetually shifting Taurus knot until you feel a sense of despair transcending all mortal comprehension, then hang a right at the next octopus? There's nothing static out there. No landmarks, no points of reference, nothing. If you want to make any headway in this great big field of fuck all, someone has got to start wrecking some shit. Would that someone be you? Ha ha! I wish I had that kind of firepower, but no. Oh wait, does the shattering of paradox space out in the furthest ring like cause there to be like more mappable areas? Because there's actually like reference points. You wouldn't believe my luck. You see, recently someone's been doing that dirty work for us. Want to know what the kicker is? Aha! The guy who's been fucking shit up is the Big Bad himself. Every time he destroys another dream bubble, he does a little more damage to the furthest ring, inexplicably shattering the essence of all-encompassing nothingness. As the cracks spread across the void, new points of reference show up on our maps. Then we look at the angles and intersections and all the shapes formed by the cracks, and compare them to our notes from the various riddles and clues we've discovered about the path to the treasure. It's actually a little like how in old times in Alternia, pirates used to navigate by shapes the stars made. Constellations used to have a lot of significance in our culture. Not just guiding explorers on their journeys to physical destinations, but guiding them on the choices they made in life, pertaining to fate and all that. Not that humans would really understand anything like that, or maybe we would. I actually find the situation to be pretty funny. This guy's ego must be astronomical. Classic case of unchecked hubris paving the way for his own downfall. I didn't even need to build a web to trap him. He just went ahead and started building his own. Talk about a lucky break. So that's actually pretty super awesome. That's such a cool map. That is pretty neat. So does that mean you know where the treasure is now? No, because the map isn't complete yet. It needs more cracks so we can plot the rest of the course. All we're able to do now is head in the right general direction. So, ironically, in order to prevent reality from being destroyed, we need to wait for it to be damaged further. In fact, we're better off encouraging it. Encouraging it? What? You mean like making him so mad he breaks more, nothingness? Yes, but it has to be strategic. We have to somehow lead him in the direction of the places we want him to damage. Specifically, the places where the route dead ends. Whenever we need new points of reference to keep going. So that means you have to piss him off, I guess. Not really. He's already pissed off. I think he's just permanently that way. It's more about getting his attention, using the right bait. It's like going fishing. But to do that, you gotta know what he really wants. Like, what motivates him. I mean, besides indiscriminately killing dead children and huge tentacle monsters. I'm guessing you have an idea what that might be? Sure. The rumor is he's trying to find that dead alien girl I mentioned and kill her ghost for good. If he catches on to the fact that some of us are looking for her too, and thinks we're hot on her trail, he'll probably start following us around and wreaking havoc wherever we go. We just have to make sure we're in the right place when he tries to kill us. Oh, also try not to actually die again while we're at it. So the bait is really you. Sort of. It's actually more the bogus idea that will lead him to the cherub, because we're looking for her too, which we're obviously not. There's some manipulation involved. Okay, how do you know he'll go for it? I mean, how will he actually know you're looking for her? That's a pretty good question. I have to admit, I don't have everything quite figured out yet. Yeah. Shh, I'm still talking. That's never not being the case, always. Nice sentence, genius. Anyway, like I was saying, I'm hoping my exploits can spread throughout the ring by word of mouth. Tales of my legend, you know? Then once he catches on, he'll come looking for us, and then presumably go apeshit with his rainbow laser breath. Metaphysical cataclysm ensues. That sounds optimistic? Yeah, exactly. See, this to me maybe speaks to the danger of having self-esteem that is unreasonably high. Oh, shut up. I said it's a work in progress. We might need to make a bigger spectacle of ourselves somehow. Get more people involved. I don't know. It does seem like he's more drawn toward greater concentrations of ghosts. There's still plenty of time to figure it out. That's one thing about being dead. There's always more time. Plus, needless to say, Lady Luck will always be on our side. Alright, Proto Centurion, thanks for hanging out with us. Hope you have a good weekend. So this is kind of an interesting... I'm really intrigued by this prong of like the three-pronged approach to attacking Lord English. The fact that they're actually using his Shattering of Paradox space to like map the furthest ring. I think that's really cool. I think that's very clever. Well, cool. That was actually a very interesting story, Vriska. You're a pretty good storyteller. You think so? Oh yes, I think so too. She's gotten much better at stories as a recreational long-term death hobby. Oh, we've got a cat. Hang on. Steiner's on pet cam now. Hey, Steiny. Hey, buddy. Oh, that's my buddy. That's my buddy. That's my house tiger. That's my little house tiger. She's gotten much better at stories as a recreational long-term death hobby. Oh yeah? Sure, we both looked at lessons from our ancestors to improve our souls. Her ancestral awakening has to do with understanding her destiny to tell long stories to people and make them listen to all the words irregardless of their interest, by any means necessary. The art of saying optimal tales, by my understanding, is to charge through all conceivable details and excessive minutiae until they are exhausted completely, much like it is a spiritual practice. And extraneous information is treated like the religious word you say over and over again until brain peace happens. That's one way of looking at it. I don't know about excessive minutiae or brain peace, but I was hanging on every word. Oh, you guys, you're making me blush. I wish I could hang out with you longer and maybe even help you with your treasure hunt, but I just know I'm going to be waking up soon. All right, Rancher, take care. Have a great Saturday. Darn, who even knows how long it will be before we meet again in another bubble? Yeah, well, them's the breaks. Soon it will be mine. Don't mind him, John. He's just being weird and tooly again. It was nice to see you and catch up like this. If we don't meet in another dream soon, don't worry. I have a feeling we'll all be crossing paths again before this is all over. Alright, so there's a flash coming up. Oh, it looks like Openbound Part 3. Alright. Okay, it's a little past 11 o'clock, guys, so I'm going to go get another cup of coffee. If any of you need to get up and go use the bathroom or freshen your morning beverage of choice, or if you have pets and you want to go pet them, or just if you've been sitting for a while, it's a good chance to stand up and stretch too. This is a good chance to do it, so I'll be back in a moment. Alright, I am back. 108 stars of density? That's like a really cool title for a thing. If you've played Suikoden, any of those games, which I have, on this very channel. Alright. Okay, everyone. It's time for some more Openbound. Whoop. By the way, I'm drinking out of my Grillby's mug today. I love this mug. It's so good. Your brother owns a cat called Roxy that looks like your grandma's cat? Oh, that's cool. Roxy's a good name for a cat. Alright, so let's see. So that's where we just came from last time. Ooh, you got some Phytospawn cards. Gotta hatch them all. Is advice you should follow if you want way too many Phytospawn crawling around. For safety reasons, the manufacturer recommends that you only hatch some. Nice. Talk to Rufio. Rufio? Oh wait, is Rufio Tavros' ancestor? Because that's amazing. So let's see. All right, what kind of voice should I use for Rufio? Should it be like similar to like Rufio from Hook, like that kid? It's like kind of like teenager, like bangarang. Dante Basco Twitter, yes. Oh my goodness. All right, well let's talk to Rufio and let's see if I can kind of sort this out. Sup, Nitrum? Oh hey doll, you were gone a crazy long time. Good to have you back though. Yo, that bomb stunt you pulled was some crazy shit. Thought you were hatching a sweet Phytospawn with that thing, to be honest. Wasn't no thing. Don't sell yourself short. I don't think I could have done that. You're pretty gangsta, Paces. Dante Basco has cosplayed Rufio. Like, now, do you mean Rufio from Hook or like Troll Rufio? Because if it's Troll Rufio, that is truly epic. Yeah, I know. Hey, let's stop talking about how bad bass I am a minute and talk about you. Hashtag wanna ask you things. Shoot, doll. Those wings. You was hatched with them, right? Or I guess pupated them. Hashtag when you hit puberty. Wait, did they really, Tree Sprite? Did Voxus actually get Dante Basco to voice Rufio? Because if that's true, that's amazing. Yeah, that's right. I'm a mutant. Wait, why do you censor the U? Don't tell Cankry I said that. He's my boy, but you know how he's not down with lingo like that. Hashtag lingo like, hashtag, you know, hashtag regular words. So let's see. Don't even say it. He will like teleport into a conversation with ghost magic just to shoosh you. Close conversation. Oh wait, I forgot I'm not closing the conversation. Yeah, he does that to you too. Yeah, he does that to you too, huh? That's some crazy shit. Okay, so you always had wings then. Then I guess you aren't secretly a god tier or... Yeah, might have been cool to go full on rogue. Hey, maybe you could have given me like stealing pointers. What is a thief and all? But nah, I don't think I could have gone through with that. Not intentionally, I mean. What? Why not? I don't know. Killing yourself? That's a heavy thing to do. I'm not like you, Meenah. I don't think anyone is... Well, maybe Damara is kinda. But maybe we shouldn't go into that. Let unhatched Phytospawn lie, you know? Damara. We haven't met Damara yet. But I feel like we're about to. Because we have... Like, how many ancestors do we have on this now? Dancestors, rather. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've met 10 of the Dancestors now. Rufio is Dancestor number 10. What I'm saying is, you got game, and I can dig that. But I was never as brave as people always thought. I don't know why they always thought that about me. Maybe it's my wings, or my mohawk, or when I shout bangarang sometimes real loud. Bangarang! Makes it seem like I'm the shit with big self-esteem. But my self-esteem is nothing really to crow about. I don't know. Oh my gosh, the Hook references. All the Hook references. Alright, so you never got to it, but I still don't get something. Didn't you have a totally fucking stupid robot body at some point? Or did I just imagine that? That whole period of time in our session was real foggy to me. I guess because I was dead for a while there. Hashtag maybe I got the ghost madness. Hashtag could swear you was a metal horse though. Yeah, no, the robot body was definitely a thing. Kind of blocked that out of my memory too. That shit was something else, yo. Crazy. I mean, maybe we did God of Truth, but I only have like 10 on my list. I mean, if nothing else, I've only like spoken to 10 of them, including Meenah. We've met Meenah, Irenea, Cancri, Latula, Porum, Cronus, Matuna, Kurlos, Mulin, and Rufio. I'm sure you remember how that all started, back when Damara and I were still dating. Ring any bells? Yeah, fucking Megiddo. Do we really need to rehash that ancient bullshit drama? Megiddo. So I'm guessing Damara is Aradia's ancestor. So I'm just gonna put that down right now. Oh, so... Sorry, I just knocked my microphone. So I guess technically we did meet Aradia's ancestor, didn't we? We met her, like, toward the end of Act 5. I feel like when didn't she show up at, like, Scratch's place? Anyway. Or maybe it's like a different version of that, because, I don't know. Time shenanigans. Where were we? Do we really need to rehash that ancient bullshit drama? Hashtag bull, hashtag lol, hashtag wait, hashtag why don't you ever do bull puns? Hashtag fail. Nice. Yeah, Schwindu, that's what I realized the moment I said that. So that was the ancestor, not the dancestor. Okay, so we like halfway met Damara, but not like all the way. No, just saying is all. It was that whole thing. Anyway, that's when Horus was kind of macking on me, remember? Horus. So Horus must be the name of Ekris's ancestor. So I'm gonna put that down too. Which is basically is just the word horse, which makes perfect sense. Okay. Anyway, that's when Horus was kind of macking on me, remember? And I wasn't all about to vacillate with him and her just because I knew how she was. Damn, so jealous. So fucking crazy. So she made me a cripple, remember? Tag that shit, homie. Hashtag Abaloniism. Damn, yeah. I mean, she busted me up. Couldn't move a muscle. Well, could still flap my wings well enough. Really, I thought it would be alright, just flapping wings around. I could still fly and just hang there limp. Might have been a dope look. But, Horus thought better of it. Built me the Robobot, which is pretty tight. Hashtag, like, literally. Hashtag screwed that shit together tight. Hashtag dude is good. Lost my wings, though, which sucked. And kind of awkward just having a real guy's head on top of a big metal body and making all those damn legs move the right way, you know? Trotting is hard work, yo. Especially on stairs. So like they gave him a horse body, a robot horse body, is what I'm getting out of this. And like, did we like, I feel like we must have had a glimpse of that at some point. I might be wrong, but. Better than being a cripple, though. I mean, quadriplegic. Oops. But I guess you didn't know what happened after that, since you and Damara were killing each other and all. Yo, Harp, how's it going? Happy Saturday. No, what? Well, I died, yeah, but that's like, wow, long story. Guess you never heard. I'll tell you some other time. It's this whole crazy thing, but I was dead, right? And Horus kissed me back to life. But just my head, I think. He's probably standing on some mountain striking a pose like a fucking gangster. Probably fighting a hoof beast with a flaming mane and all. Hashtag hope someone painted that shit. Hashtag instant masterpiece. Yeah, a lot of people get their heads chopped off, don't they? Rufio. Dirk. Everyone gets their heads chopped off. So, yeah. Next you saw me, I had my normal body again. It was cool of him to help me all the ways he has. And yeah, we went out, me and him, for a long time after that. Kinda off and on. And even after we died. In case you were gonna ask. I wasn't. Right. Too much information, I guess? Sorry, doll. OMG, you're here, Waverly. Welcome. Happy Saturday. I always wanted to thank you for standing up for me. You know, when she crippled me. Even though it cost you, that was pure class patience. I'll never forget it. Man, I wouldn't have had to if you could just stand up for yourself sometimes. I mean, being paralyzed, not for standing. Yeah, I guess. You were the only guy in our group who was ever even close to being pretty cool. Everyone else sucks, but you were almost alright. You were always such a pushover, though. Pretty lame, bro. Hashtag TW, hashtag cripple entendre, hashtag suck it. Oh, thanks, Waverly. Yeah, Nepeta's my favorite, so I was like, I have to get a Nepeta beanie. And then months ago I did, and I wear it for every Homestuck stream since then. Oh god, here's Cancry. Excuse me, Meenah. Lame is an ableist slur, which in this context is really inappropriate. Tagging your jokes with ironic trigger warnings really does not excuse the behavior. I'll thank you to refrain from using such terms in the future. Hashtag also, when walking, be careful not to flaunt the health of your legs. Ugh! And there's Cancry. Alright. Oh! We didn't ask Rufio to join. We also have the option to be Rufio, but I don't know if we'll do that yet. I probably shouldn't even ask this since you're not as brave as people make out with you to be. I mean, make you out to be. Hashtag wait. Hashtag what did I say? Hashtag never mind. But would you want to come away with me to... Whoa, man, not you too! What? It's fine. It's alright that you dig me. I'm flattered. You were just the last person who hadn't hit on me yet. I kinda dug that about you, you know? Wasn't asking you out, dope. Oh, wow. Shit. Sorry, I guess I got the wrong idea. Just kind of a reflex, doll, you know? Everybody hits on me all the time, and I don't know why. Shit is crazy. Just the other day, get this. Some orange guy in a green shirt jumped out of some bushes and tried to kiss me. Oh god, Andrew Hussey. And I'm like, what? Step off, jolly man. Yeah, maybe it's because you're a bishy-ass glubberfucker with a kicking hawk. Yo, that's cool of you to say. You've got this kind of Otemba Bishojo thing going on yourself, girl. Your style rocks. I always thought you looked pretty slamming. Hashtag I could give you Mohawk dyeing tips. Hashtag you rock the shit out of that look. For what it's worth, I would be your Mo Dare Dare waifu in the beat of a pump biscuit. If I was remotely attracted to you or found your personality more appealing. And also if I shared your dumb passion for troll anime and didn't think a clogged massive blowhole. Bang-a-rang! That's a scenario I'd be alright with. No one really to talk to anymore about my stories, yo. Since things got so chilly with my ex. Goddamn witch. Seriously, she crazy. So, what were you gonna ask me, if not on a date? Hashtag, and if not, what brand of Mohawk dye I use? Yeah, we met Cronus last time, Harp. Never mind. You're not even gonna agree anyway, because this team sucks. Later, Roof. Can we be Rufio yet? Oh shit, you wanna be me? Okay, that's pretty dope, I guess. But can it wait? My Lucis is missing again, and I can't think straight without him. He's my happy thought. I hope Tamara didn't do something with him. She likes to fuck with me sometimes by stashing the little guy somewhere. She's bonkers. All right. Oh, hi. What's this? Let's examine this. It's a happy-looking host plush. It won't be so happy anymore if you hatch a Phytospong egg near it. Maybe you'll be able to find some eggs in this area if you keep searching. Then the real fun can begin. Hashtag you start humming the Phytospong theme song. Phytospong, gotta hatch 'em all. Phytospong. Ooh, you got a busted robot head. There was a rumor going around that once, though an elaborate courtship process, Horus sent Rufio a robotic duplicate of himself to spar with, piece by piece. The last part he sent was supposedly the head. That's almost certainly a myth. Horus is a pretty strange dude, but he would have to be a total lunatic to do something like that. The anecdote strains plausibility. Also, see Jake and Dirk. Oh, is it fetus? I don't know. It could be fetus. I'll buy it. Fetus spawn? I could do fetus spawn. You got some more boon dollars. A little while ago, you would have been pumped to score this dough, but now this is just pocket change to you. You sneer with contempt at the pitiable sum of money and let it slip through your fingers to the forest below. Let the beggars and peasants scrounge for it, you say. That's delightful. You got some fetus spawn eggs. You can go use one of these on the host plush back there. It honestly sounds like a childish waste of time, but little do you know that fetus spawn's key demographic is your age group. You are the sucker fish. It's you. Oh, hello, Tamara. So, guys, what kind of voice should I do for Damara? What does she sound like? That's right, Samus. I will purchase one fetus. Oh, Damara speaks in Japanese? Oh. So, Megiddo. Whoops. Here we are again. I guess. Oh, I see what you guys are saying. It's not going to matter. Please tell me this reunion is as awkward for you as it is for me. Not gonna say nothing, huh? Just gonna stand there and leave me wriggling on the hook during this frosty silence. Come on, you nutty bitch, at least do something to break the ice. Just flipping the bird. Double bird. Thank you. Hey, you didn't by any chance kidnap Nitrum's Lucis, did you? Or steal all his dorky fetus spawn loot? I thought we would pass this. Don't tell me you're still tormenting the guy even after eternity. Yep, no idea. Can I translate this? Can I even copy and paste this? I can't even copy it. Alright. Do what to myself twice with my double what exactly? God damn, your weird accent is as thick as ever. Yeah, I can't even, yep. Doesn't even matter. I can't even attempt to do a voice on this. The whole translation's on the wiki? Oh, man. Should I? What do you think, everyone? Should I, like, pull up the translation on the wiki and, like, read the translation in some voice? Don't look up the translation yet? Oh, there's copy-pastable text later when Hussey wants you to translate it? Okay. There's an Easter egg on this map that has a transcription you can translate in Google. Okay, I feel like the majority opinion is to just leave it alone for now. So I'm going to leave it alone for now. But there will be times when I can translate it, and then that's when I'll take action, it sounds like. So, alright, so guys, I'll just leave the translations alone for now. I'm not going to bother with it for the moment. What? Did you just tell me to bite something, or... Yeah, screw it, I give up. Language barrier be a fucking mother glubber. Is she smoking a joint now? Well, let me grab what's in here first. What's that sound? You listen closely to the chest. You hear something flapping around in there. This thing looks airtight. Whatever's in there might run out of ghost oxygen soon. Alas, this chest appears to have an extremely complicated lock. There's no way you can open it. You'll need to find someone who's handy with gadgets. Ah, so I'm gonna need Horus to open this, I'm guessing. So when I can be Horus, I will be Horus. Ask Damara to join. Hey, so guess what? I'm building an army to go kill Lord. Ah! Shell, ho, shell. Hashtag AKA, hashtag CLOL. Like, you could give a fuck about saving reality and or wouldn't just be a huge backstabbing liability out there. But just for shits and cuddles, been sort of wondering. Back when we, like, kind of root each other's shit because of that whole cycle of revenge deal, and I ended up dying and god-tiering and all. Remember that? Blah, 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 blah. I've decided that's the voice I'm going to use right now. Blah, 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 blah. Maybe I'll just say Bonkai over and over again. Son Goku! Bakara! Blah, 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 blah. Alright, not sure I followed that, but I'll assume it was more weird skanky sass. But what I want to know is, after the fight, did I hurt you bad enough that you maybe crawled off and died somewhere? Like in a quest cocoon? Were you maybe all bloodied up from all those forkins, and then maybe along comes a friend with a maddening inability to hold a grudge against you for the ways you fucked him over? Maybe trotting along in his new robo-horse body and swooped your bloody torso up on his back, galloped off to your cocoon and draped you on the slab while probably not having the nerve to finish you off. This ringing any bells? Oh, this is definitely a parallel to Tavros and Vriska. Hashtag like the ones in your baddie as fuck goddamn belfry. Blah, 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 blah. I'm asking if you're a Gantia, you inscrutable fish wife. Holy mackerel, getting info out of you is like prying a pearl from a slutty murderous clam. Yeah, I know clams don't make pearls. Look, I just misspoke. It was a hasty burn, okay? Don't be calling out my authority on the ocean DMag. On the ocean DMag, you know I got all watery junk on lock. Who do you think you're trying to rile up with that amateur noise? OMG, I can't understand you. Chill out and do what? Chill out and do what with you? Going to ask again as simple as I can. Megiddo, are you a magic immortal time fairy witch with secret butterfly wings, yes or no? Damara, if horrible conversations was a video game, you would truly be the last boss. Now, where the fuck's Aranea and her little windbag stand? Let's just get this jam over with already. Alright, I probably can't be her yet, can I? Yeah, no idea what you said. Guess someone who speaks your gibberish needs to ask. Alright. Ooh, hello. Examine bubble. This bubble contains Damara's memory of a huge quartz obstacle. Only she can remove it. Stinking witch. She never makes it easy, does she? Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing here. Click the map link below to give the game for hot tips. Can I go up this way? Nope, that way is blocked off. Okay, so we will come back to Damara later. We have to find Horus still. Let's see. Oh, we can do this. Use fetus spawn egg on host plush. Oh, hello. Examine. What an utterly magnificent specimen. But if you train Horsapony hard enough, one day he may become Horse-a-Rody. By which I mean he will grow slightly bigger, gain no measurable advantages in combat. You will, however, be required to feed him more. So I can take Horsapony to Horse, but I haven't actually talked to Horse yet. So let's actually leave Horsapony there for a sec. Oh, here's Horse. Let's talk to Horse first. Let's do all the talking to Horse first, and then we'll take Horsapony over. Oh, what kind of voice should I do for Horse? What do you folks think? What kind of voice should I do for Horse? Horse's suit kind of reminds me of it's like a combination of Luca from Chrono Trigger and Tywin Lannister from Game of Thrones. Let's see. Horse voice, like Equius but less beefy. Do I get his quirk? I think I understand his quirk. And I'll leave it at that. So like Equius but less beefy. Well, my Equius voice was really intense like this. So maybe like a little softer like this. I don't know. But there's like some horse quality to it. So maybe like this. Your harness. I mean heinous. Highness, I mean. Ah, fiddlesticks! Please pardon my utterly what language? My utterly execrable language? Please pardon my utterly execrable language and unforgivable stammering, your hoarseness. Hashtag shoot. Hashtag I mean heinous. Hashtag phew. I am a bale of nerves in your royal presence, and it has been so long. And when I am so spooked, you must know what causes me even more firmly identify with the majestic hoof beast. Alright, so let's see. Ah! Sorry, I hit the microphone. So softer, less intense, Equius. Almost poetic. Alright. Hey, Horus, what the fuck is that thing you're prefixing all your talking with? Oh, this? What? You don't recognize it? No, and it's weirding me out. Why, it's my smiling face, you silly, utterly superior person, you. Goggles and all. Can't you see? I guess? It's disturbing as heck to me for whatever reason. Well, the last thing I desire is to disconcert our prodigal empress. I just thought I would try smiling permanently and uncompromisingly, rather than resnorting to all those disgruntled expressions I usually trot out. Hashtag I've been cutting back on the horse puns too, as you can see. Why the F would you want me to do that? It was on Mulin's suggestion, actually. Huh? Oh, I guess you must not have heard. She and I have developed quite a strong and stable moral allegiance recently. Dang! Hashtag disclaimer, hashtag less impressed than I sound. That matchup makes no glubbin' sense, dude. Exactly. Woof would have thought. If you asked me before we all died, I would consider romantically pairing with a ridiculous mind-blood, ridiculous mid-blood, let alone Ms. Lejeune of all people. I'd probably have died regardless due to laughter-induced asphyxiation. Hashtag if you're going to go out, hashtag go out with a smile. But do you know what it was that finally cleared the sweat steam-induced fog from my goggles? It was meeting our post-scratch counterparts. I don't understand. He is a horse, he is a horse, he is a horse, he is a horse. I think you're trying to tell me he is a horse. Hashtag Dancesters, or shall I say, Dressage-cesters. Oh, dressage. Seeing our corresponding young Alternians, why it threatened to produce a tear-induced flood on the inside of my goggles. Hashtag which naturally I would drain right away through the custom sweat valves. Their relationship, in spite of the strong class disparity, I found to be so moving, so pure. It made me reconsider my perspective on Mulin entirely, who honestly, I'd hardly ever had given a second thought. It's funny, don't you think, how our young ancestors took to a completely different social configuration, making for some rather odd pairings, both platonic and otherwise. A whole host of counterintuitive minglings, up and down the hemospectrum with no regard for class compatibility. And yet it all seems to make a strange amount of sense. Nay, nay, I might go as far as saying it's all oddly rather titillating? Or, no, perhaps what I mean is some of their Alternian indiscretions feel a bit, I don't know. Naughty? Oh, phooey, that's not what I mean either. Pardon my potty mouth. Now you'll probably mistake me for some kind of rascally deviant. Hashtag my mouth is quite the load gamer today. And why y'all still act like you give a heap of manure about dating down on the spectrum? You and Nitram have been a thing for how long now? Yes, but no one was supposed to know about that. That was always to be my own private, exploration. I had no intention of creating such a stirrup. Hashtag though I have literally smithed such items before, pun notwithstanding. Oh, okay, Savage. I just saw your thing about Tamara's translation. That's good to know. If there's like borderline TOS issues, maybe it's best to err on the side of caution. It was only to be a very private, fleeting dalliance with a boy, but the whole thing became so quickly scandalized. Hashtag a spur of the moment affair, really. And soon others were whisked into it, such as you and the vengeful Rustblood, and, well, imagine my embarrassment. Trust me, the last thing I wanted was for royalty such as yourself to know I was pursuing forbidden blood. To be caught with my hoof in the chocolate jar, so to nicker. Ill. And I suppose I would have clopped my hands after the matter, after the big kerfluffle, but I guess I didn't expect you to fall in love. Actually, Waverly, I just do it all myself, so. Yeah, I don't really have a way for doing that. It's true. I'm not ashamed to say it. I fell mane over hooves, phantom snout over phantom hindquarters. He stole my breath away. Hashtag with but a roguish glance. Wow, life story alert, do not care. My apologies, Your Excellency. Just tell me why palling up with Mew means you have to make that terrible face now. She's taught me to get in touch with my anger. Through a moderately discernible series of enthusiastic mimes, she's made it clear that it is much healthier to crush all negative emotions beneath the stampede of positivity, and to always be cheerful and upbeat, no matter what, even if projecting that facade is at times physically painful. Hashtag such as hashtag all times. That is some shit sauce advice, and you should give it up, Holmes. Yes, very well. Is this better? Much. Nice. Let's ask Horus to join. Respectfully, Your Superlative Magnificency, I do not think that would be advisable. Whoa, shocker of the Centauri. Hashtag horse pun, hashtag this girl, hashtag on fire. Of course, I will if you order me to without hesitation, but lately I've been attempting to canter down a trail of nonviolence. I've been saddled for so long with anger and hostility, and now my focus is on solving problems in ways that do not involve confrontation or physical strength. Hashtag soon I may be able to say strength without shouting. Technology can solve so many problems, for instance. Do you have any idea how much energy is stored in sweat, which may be released through its steam? Have you any clue as to the might of a quadrupedal automaton, powered by raging currents of steam coursing through its exquisite horizontal torso, and finally jetting through a perfect pair of metal nostrils? I could build as many as you like, my Empress. Yeah, the Savage raises a good point. I think I saw recently that Voxus is having open auditions for a couple of character roles. I looked into it myself, but like they're both female characters, and like I'm not female, so I definitely am sitting that one out. But that's also a thing. Yeah, Meenah and Jane, exactly. That's what they're having open auditions for, as I saw. No, I think I will pass on taking an army of snorting horse bots with me. Hashtag, unless you build those suckers out of gold. So, that's all you do is build stupid shit that runs on your sweat now? Cause I could really use a guy with muscle. I don't know if you've seen this skull dude, but he is ripped. Hashtag kinda hot, actually. Oh, well, thank you, Savis. I feel like, you know, if it's a female character, you know, they should cast actual women or femme folks, you know. I mean, Drunken Roxy is fun to do, though. Oh, no, that's far from my only preoccupation. I have also taken some time to perfect the art of humor. Would you like to hear a joke? Oh, noes. Hashtag fine. A horse trots into a thirst shanty, his muscular shoulders slouched, his noble head hanging low. The dairy jerk observes that the great beast is clearly despondent and asks, "Why the long face?" Urgh. Zahak, god damn it, I am royally ordering you to stop doing that face forever. At once, my lady. My formerly perky visage withdraws, while my fully erect posture shrivels at your regal disapproval. Oh, that's fantastic. I shall henceforth emote in my customary manner, as such. Respect. Can I be Horus now? Bring me a horse, and I am yours forever. Oh, I can do that. Let's take Horse Opponent a horse. Give Horse Opponent a horse. You did it! You brought me a fine young stallion! What a beautiful gesture of friendship! I am so fudging happy you have no idea. Oops, so happy I've become loose with foul language and I forgot I wasn't supposed to make that face anymore. You are, of course, free to be me whenever you wish, my lady. Be Horus? Yes, let's be Horus. We're Horus now! Yay! Wait, let's talk to Meenah first. Hozak, serious question. Yes, my peerless, exalted eminency. When did you decide you were a horse? Oh my gosh. Here comes Cankry. Hold up there, Meenah. The question you just asked was in fact a severe microaggression against those who are stricken with deeply plighted feelings of species dysphoria. Your question was innocent enough, so I'm not about to go down the perilous road of trigger shaming. But Meenah, my goodness, what you just said was catastrophically triggering. Poor Horus here will likely feel triggered for weeks because of your thoughtless question. Hell, even I'm feeling a little triggered by it, and I'm not even under the impression that I'm a horse. I think everyone within earshot was triggered by that. You feel triggered, right, Horus? Trigger sounds like a wonderful name for a hoof beast. See? Totally triggered. Now let's let the healing begin. Hashtag so done. Meenah, his belief that he is actually a majestic hoof beast is not characterized by choice. In fact, it is not even a belief. It is a fact, which we must strive to respect as factual, in no small part due to his hyper-important feelings about it. Tailoring factual reality around people's critical feelings is a cornerstone of problematics, and failure to do so can only result in the release of devastating payloads of correctional words deployed to educate, heal, and rhetorically overwhelm. When you asked when did you decide you were a horse, you implied that he made a choice to craft this feature of his identity, as opposed to listening carefully to the fauna within. Heeding the call of the long, ghostly snout of his body has tragically denied him, whilst feeling the subtle tingling of his phantom horsey posterior. So true, friend. Your wisdom truly transcends your degenerate, mildly nauseating mutant blood. Thank you. Now, you know how I hate to derail conversations, but I think this occasion calls for a thorough, unrelenting education on the topic, and now I shall begin my crushing harangue on this delicate subject as thusly. Blah blah blah, blah 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 blah, blah 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 blah. Glah glah glah. Oh my MG, yes. Sneak away. Alright. Let's go talk to Rufio. Hey, man. Oh, still making that face, I see. Yes, I really enjoy making this face. It really helps remind me through persistent facial discomfort that appearing to be happy should always be one's top priority. Why? You don't find it displeasing, do you? No, yeah, it's all right, Horace. The look is really, something else. Wow. Really, I could stop making this face. Meenah recently ordered me to stop making it in her presence, and I, of course, instantly complied. I would just as readily do the same for someone as important to me as you. That's cool, but that's fine. Really, I can dig the look, I guess. Just do whatever you're feeling with it. Hashtag except for maybe hashtag pointing at me so much. Rufio, your affable malleability continues to be your finest quality. It is the jewel in your mohawk, a true diamond in the roof. You always were the ideal embodiment of your aspect, as pleasantly wayward and as fickle as the breeze itself. Yeah, thanks. I should probably try to work on that, though. Of course, we always strive to hone our craft, ever pounding at the iron to make the shoe a perfect shape. I know well how much work it takes. No, I didn't mean, like, be more like that. I mean, sorry to interrupt. Go ahead. My path was similarly governed by my aspect. For the longest time, I felt as if I was a blank sheet of paper, like I had to make myself out of nothing. And so I began to listen closely to the void within myself and corral the various personal attributes I heard calling to me. Oh, God of Truth. I don't know if do you just try to do the Terra emote, the thing that looks like Terra Love? It's showing up on my end, but it's through Frank. I don't know if it's pronounced Franker Faces or Franker Face Z, but it's through that. So I don't know if you have an extension installed, but anywho. Much like assembling a complex machine, I began to piece together a strong identity, which of course included discovering a passion for mechanics itself. And needless to say, what also galloped out of the void in my soul was the realization that I am obviously a noble hoofbeast, though my physical appearance cruelly betrays this fact. Hey, Horace, I think we need to talk. I mean, when you get a minute. And in the following sweeps, I would keep turning my mechanically augmented, acute equine ear back to the abyss within, and continue to discover more about myself. I would learn that I was more complicated than I ever imagined, more complicated than any mortal mind could understand a person to be. Knowing myself to be hoofbeastkin was only grazing the surface of the pasture, merely skimming the cream from the top of the milk. I was so much more. I think maybe we should, see each other? Or see other. Sorry, see other. It turns out my body was merely the host to a highly intricate system of entities of any sort you could name, biological or mechanical, sentient or non-sentient, physical or metaphysical. My inner field of experience is shared by the souls of ancient legendary muscle beasts, a range of devices such as high-volt appliances, a number of cosmological features such as planets, star systems, even several universes, and a variety of abstract concepts which sentient beings have not yet formed the language to express. Don't get me wrong, we had some good times together. It's been great, really. But maybe it's time to, I don't know. But as much as I learned about myself, I never could find a way to become whole. The void was never filled until you came along, Rufio. Wow, man, wow. If there's any lesson I would like people to take from my story, it is a lesson that is a multiple system consisting of two distinct lessons. The first is how love heals all wounds, even ones consisting of the infinite essence of void permeating your entire existence and role as a legendary hero. The second is how, if you are faced with a crisis of identity whatsoever, it's really important to do your best to manufacture esoteric features of your personality and believe in them very strongly, and tell people about those things as frequently as possible. I can assure you right now, the labor involved in smithing my personality into one that is interesting and complicated was rather intensive. I really worked up a good sweat in the process. That is the sweat dripping from my face. Oh my god. That typing quirk. Oh my god. Hey, yo, that's some freaky shit, dog. Anyway, I apologize for talking so much. You know how you have a way of drawing the breath out of people. What were you trying to tell me? Oh, yeah. Never mind. Rufio was totally trying to break up with him, and he was going on and on about how, like, he's had this identity crisis, and how, like, Rufio has, like, meant a lot to him, so, like, not the right time to have that conversation, I guess. Was there any other option? Nope. Let's just talk to Rufio. Alright. Oh, Rufio can, like, open this chest, can't he? You got Rufio's Lucis! Yay! The poor little guy is gasping for breath. Who could have locked him in here? Who could be so cruel? You glance at Tamara suspiciously. She doesn't bother to look at you and takes another drag. Talk to Tamara. Oh, hello, Tamara. I heard you're having a mechanical issue with your chest over here. Mind if I take a look? I think you said yes. Sorry, I really struggle with your coarse, low-blood accent. I didn't quite understand that either. Something about milk served you in a particular way? Well, yes, if you would like some milk, I can bring you some later. I'll just need to equip my steam-powered de-strengthening gloves so that I may hand you the glass without shattering it. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, when she speaks English, I'm not going to do this voice. I really need to finish my universal translation device so we can have a more coherent conversation. It's just so difficult to get the circuitry to function correctly when one insists on relying on steam power. You want me to bring your what to do? You want me to bring your what to what exactly with my what? Sure. Do what with your schoolgirl uniform? I wouldn't want to do anything to ruin it. It's quite nice. But perhaps I could craft a robotic avatar for you, emulating your fashion choices. Actually, if I did that, I could install more sensible speech algorithms so that I could understand you for a change. Make robots out of Aradia's ancestor? That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Why would that ever happen? Tamara, forgive me if I'm leaping to conclusions, but has the nature of your cryptic remarks been leaning, well, a little blue? Oh my. Well then. Yes, anyway. Alright guys, it's noon, but I actually feel like going on with this. So, if you don't mind, we're going to have some extended Homestuck stream. I'm going to get the rest of my coffee, because there's a little coffee left in the coffee maker, and then we're going to continue on. So, if you need to go, I understand, but if you want to stick around for some bonus Homestuck, we're going to do some bonus Homestuck. Alright. Why hasn't the last stream been uploaded? Because I've been busy / lazy and haven't done it yet. That's why. I'll upload it at some point in the future. When? I don't know. Oh, can we be Damara? Come again? I suppose Rufio should ask. He's always been the only one who can parse your vulgar peasant tongue. Alright. Rufio! Give Rufio his Lucis. Oh shit! You found him! Thank you so much! I was so worried, but now he's back. And so are my happy thoughts. Got all kinds of confidence now. Heh! You wanna be me? My self-esteem can totally accommodate that, yo. Be Rufio? Yes. We are now Rufio. Let's talk to Horace. Yo, Horace, my gangsta, how you feel? Can I get a way gentle fist bump from my boy? Heh, yeah, just like that. Fuck yes. Hashtag, actually, that still kinda hurt. Anyway, I've been meaning to talk to you about something. Something, pretty important. Oh, if you can't stick around, Schwindo, I totally understand. But we'll see if I can get to, I don't know how much of this is left, but we'll see how far I can get in this. About us and the future and all that. You got a minute? Okay, cool. So, damn, where do I even start? You know, we've had nothing but good times together. It's been the bomb. Well, maybe not everything. Shit got dicey at the start with my crazy ex, and, yeah, that's not the point. Remember the way you used to be before you all started being interested in me? Man, you thought I sucked. Ha, just another low blood not worth your time. You were so pissed at people like me and Damara, so angry. Damn, shit was scary, and Damara, she used to be nice as can be. Don't know what happened there. Talk about a personality switch for both of you. But then for whatever reason, I guess you wanted to reach out to me? I mean, in secret, I know. You didn't want to be all shamed out of your highbrow CIP club. I could always dig that. I understood, you know? So, you came to my woods, never told anybody. We hung out, and that meant a lot to me. I want you to know that. People always had crazy ideas about me, like I was this brave adventure guy all up in this forest being a badass and shit. People like, they always wanted to be with me, or maybe even wanted to be me. It was all kind of whack. Even Damara, when we were going out, didn't really get me, I think. She put me on this pedestal. I mean, back before she snapped. But you saw me for who I was, which was not a perfect guy. Like, I wasn't really sure about myself, and you saw that. So you actually helped me. When we were in the woods together, you taught me to fight, taught me to fly, taught me to crow. Well, not literally. I mean, I knew how to do those things. I knew technically how to flap my wings and fly through the air. I knew how to say bang-a-rang all loud if I really wanted to. But that was the thing. I was scared. I was scared of flying and falling. I was scared of fighting and falling. And I was scared of crowing and sounding like a fucking idiot, I guess. Lol. But you helped me be not so scared, or self-conscious maybe. You just helped me be myself. Like, to just be okay with not being perfect. Or living up to whatever people think I should be. Maybe it's just nostalgia. There was something better about those times. Just you and me chilling in the woods. But then we entered the game. And for some reason, still don't know why, Damara just started going a little more nuts every day. Getting more and more jealous when she knew we were hanging out. Then she found out it was more than just hanging out. And I guess the rest was history. And yada yada, then we all died, and we've been together ever since. All this time as ghosts. Which is a long time, you know? And I'll always be grateful for what we had together, but I guess people change. Even as ghosts, they change. If you give them long enough, they start wanting different things. Oh man, I'm going about this all wrong. I'm saying way too much, but not what I want to say. Shit. I should just use the bravery you helped me understand I always had and just say it. I think we should break up. You okay, bro? Oh, I'm sorry. What did you say? My ear valves filled up with sweat, and I didn't catch most of that. Hey, why don't we participate in an enjoyable activity together later, as romantic afterlife partners? We could play some of those foreign card games you seem to like. What's that one called again? Fiddle Spoon? Yeah, we can do that, I guess. That sounds, dope. I know I'm not the best partner to share your exotic and somewhat childish interests with, but I do my best to try to understand them and enjoy them with you. The most important thing is that we spend time together and maintain a strong relationship. Bangarang. Well, that's awkward. Alright. Let's go talk to Meenah. Oh, can we interact with... Dear sweet, beautiful, dear, precious, sweet, sweet, dear, sweet, horsia pony. Hashtag nay. Yo, what's up, mine cookies? Alright, let's talk to Meenah. Damn, thank God I got my Lucis back. Don't know what I'd do without the little guy. Is he even, real? You know? Like the ghost of your actual Lucis, or... you know what? Not sure, doll. It could just be a memory figment or something like that, or maybe he's really his ghost. When Damara accidentally dropped a hunger trunk on him way back, crushed his little body, I always dreamed I might meet up with him again in the afterlife. So when I found him here, guess I didn't think about it much. I was just happy to see him. He is my happy thought after all. I can't really bring myself to do much without him, like fly, fight, crow, hashtag, you know, the basics. Truth. I remember when I was young, just a little runt out there trying to make it in the world, people would look at me funny because my wings were growing in. And that really freaked people out, yo. So I got way self-conscious and didn't feel at home out there with everybody eyeing me up like that. So one night, my Lucis led me into the woods, and I found this whole baller village of fucking tree houses and rope ladders, and I was like, damn! Hashtag shouted bangarang so loud you don't even know. That's when I became an official member of the Lost Weeaboos. The Lost Weeaboos. Hey, okay, so can we not actually talk about the Lost Weeaboos? Can that just not be a conversation we have? Roof, listen, your story's cool, but there's some junk that's just so silly I can't even try to abide. Yeah, I guess. But anyway, they were my boys. Bet a posse you couldn't hope to chill with, kick the shit on troll anime, all that. Oh, for Glub's sake, hashtag no. First bumped into Damara out there. Crazy times. I think those were formative sweeps for me. Learned to love a lot of things I still do to this day. Between you and me, I miss the days I could just jam with her about troll anime. But now, you know how it is. Okay, why do you stinking nerds insist on calling it troll anime? I gotta ask. You know, don't you realize prefacing anything with troll inside the context of troll culture is redundant as fuck? Why don't you just call them cartoons? Yeah, I dig that. Never thought about that. Huh, hashtag deep. That actually makes a lot of sense. Why do they call it troll anime when they're just like in troll culture right now? Like, why would they have to like differentiate that? All right, Schwindu, thanks for hanging out with us. Have a great Saturday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. It's okay. I get that the stuff I like isn't for everyone. People say it's just for wigglers, and I kind of assumed one day I'd grow out of it, but I guess I never did. Then again, we all died, and now we really are all young forever. Just like the prophecy of the Lost Weeaboos said. Oh, spooky. I always thought that was a load of BS. Whoops, you just said Lost Weeaboos again, thus failing the conversation. In the immortal hand-gestured words of the late, great Mulin Lejon, I am so done. Alright. Here we go, let's talk to Damara. Hey, doll. Don't suppose you had anything to do with the recent disappearance of my Lucis, did you? Yeah, sure, like I believe that. Like I'm not so onto your tricks by now. No, not yet. I tried, but I just couldn't do it. It's hard, you know? Damn, so cold, girl. Why can't you let the past go? Anyway, once I actually do get the nerve to break it to him, don't be thinking this is your big chance with me. It's over between us for good, kind of for obvious reasons, so just friends, you dig? Ha, yeah, I figured you'd be like that. Anyway, Meenah kind of needs to keep going through this bubble. I know you like to make shit difficult for everyone all the time, but I think you can get rid of that big-ass iceberg thing you dropped here. Oh, come on, do it for me tomorrow. Ha 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 ha, wow. Alright, maybe just go. Speed tomorrow. We are now tomorrow. Let's talk to Rufio. Gotta be honest, Tamara, I've been feeling pretty bad. You can't keep a secret, right? Yeah. It's Horace, and you know, been thinking about breaking it off with him. No, that wouldn't do much good. I mean, I feel like a chump for even thinking about it. He's been so cool, but damn, eternity is a long fucking time. I don't know if a relationship should really last that long. Whoa, kind of personal question? Anyway, that's not it. I feel guilty for saying so. I'm just not into it. So many repetitive dates over the millennia. So much like talking about livestock and big muscular animals, and I don't know, those aren't really my interests. Maybe we were never that compatible and I just never had the guts to say so. Rufio. Blah, 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 blah. That's their first, English word there, is just Rufio. I know. We didn't listen to you. I figured you were still all mad and jealous. Right. I just don't know what to do. He's great, but he's so clingy. I don't know how he keeps it up after all this time. Dude's got stamina, and I'm just, romantically exhausted. You get me, doll? Heh, touche. But for real, I just don't want to hurt his feelings. I will give her a normal voice sometime, but this is what I'm sticking with for now. This is like my placeholder voice until she actually starts saying stuff I can either translate or she talks English or something. I don't know. No! God, no. Don't hurt anyone. Let's not go there again. I guess if the two of you are that's really between you and him. Not sure he would go for that. Anyway, I don't think that would actually help me. Man, no, I told you, please don't feed anyone's soul to anybody. You've got to keep this crazy talk like that down, Tamara. If people knew some of the shit you said, how you say crazy shit like you want to serve him, it wouldn't be cool. People would flip. Hell, didn't you hear Meenah was trying to raise an army to kill him? If she could hear some of the things you told me, shit, I can't ever let her find out. Oh, so Tamara was probably saying something about Lord English, I'm guessing. If she knew, you'd both start fighting again. Anything else I can do? I can go back to being Rufio, but I will not. Let's go talk to the other friends first. And then we'll go visit that orb thinger. Talk to Horace. Excuse me? Horse and pony, blah, 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 horsey, blah, blah. Oh, I see you've taken an interest in this fine, albeit diminutive steed given to me as a gift earlier. Isn't it wonderful? I shall feed it many an apple and will grow to be strong. I don't... Do what with your horns? Ride what now? You want me to... something about hay. You would like me to perform what rhythmic behavior exactly while making which animal noise? Do what with... Wait, all of you? Wouldn't that be quite a lot of Damaras regardless of the activity you're trying to describe? Trying to decode your speech is quite agitating, you know. Whenever I talk to you, my system gets a little switchy. I begin to faintly channel an ancient soul from Alternia, and I come very close to understanding you, but then it vanishes just as quickly, and my host vessel is left with nothing but an overwhelming experience of perspiration. Not that I would expect a lowly, rust-blooded singleton like you to understand. Nice. Oh yeah, I haven't been up this way yet. You got a pair of Dutton bubble goggles. You can see into infinity for eternity. Just the way Charles Dutton would have wanted it. Oh, there's stuff over here too. This chest appears to have an extremely complicated lock. There's no way you can open it. You'll need to find someone who's handy with gadgets. Oh, well maybe I should go back to being Horace for a sec. Wait, can I just like directly be Horace here? Okay, there we go. Dang it. I blocked my way with where I chose to be Horace. There we go. Oh, Latula's no longer there. Maybe she'll be back when I'm Damara again. You got a priceless work of fine art. You spend a few moments solemnly contemplating the artistic merits of the splendid classical sculpture. Why is that blurred out? What is blurred out? Wait, no. Hang on. Don't move. The pixelation is missing its mark. It's still missing its mark, I think. Damn it. Still not quite right. Okay, hold your horses. There we go. Perfect. Phew. Crisis averted. That was a close call. You very nearly caught a glimpse of a horse penis and began to cry. That's fantastic. Also, hi. It's Matuna. Aw, looks like he's all tuckered out under the brain tree. Hashtag falling is hard work. Alright, let's beat Amara. Oh, dadgummit. There we go. Latula's here. Seems I can't talk to Latula. Hey, Dams! If you go anywhere near him, I will fucking kill you. Oh, okay then. Oh, that's all I needed to know. Oh, heterosapiens. I think I see what you're doing there. Oh yeah, I was gonna talk to Meenah. I think it sounded like you're trying to wish me luck in my upcoming battle. Hey, thanks, Spaghetto. Maybe I had you all wrong. I've probably been a bitch to you for no reason. Let's forget all that shit ever happened. Hey, how about a hug? Whoa, watch where you're putting that hand. Apology accepted. Hey, you get around to moving that huge quartz glacier yet? Kind of in a hurry here. Remove quartz glacier. Yay! We did it. Ooh, here's the thing. You got an Eastbourne skull. It is covered in mysterious runes. If only there was some way for laypersons to translate this absurd gibberish. Wait, tinyurl.com/TamaraMegiddo. Alright, I'm gonna open this up on a, open this up on a separate window. So, like, huh. It's still... So it's still like all the conversation, except it's still all the same conversation. It's still like all in the Japanese stuff. Oh, so this is stuff that I can highlight and copy and translate. Okay, got it. My choice whether to read them? Oh, geez. Alright, let me, I'm just gonna pick like a random one, just to see what it says. Because it sounds like some of you guys were hinting at the idea that, this is stuff that's probably very much not safe to read on stream, so... So let's see. So one thing I just copied and pasted was, you cannot do to me if you cannot understand me. So that's not a great translation. Yeah, Tree Sprite, I'm gonna look at the better translations that you linked in there. So let's see. Oh wow, this is this is some graphic stuff. Oh my god. She's like, please get stoned with me. Oh dear. So the stuff is the stuff with Rufio is like less not safe for work. Actually, it's pretty normal. Stuff like, of course not, your accusation is outrageous. Do you mean it feels when the lover has betrayed you? Yes, I know. Right, we will see. Silence. So, are you broke up with him yet? Oh my. The stuff with Horus. Oh my. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, well. Yeah, I'm not gonna read that stuff. Anyway. Oh, I can go off that way. I did not mean to do that. Let's go back this way. Although it's allowing me to go that way as her, but I think I want to go back to being Meenah. Oh wait, we already did this. Let's close this conversation. Let's be Meenah. All right. Actually, hold on. Let's go back up this way. All right, so Latula's not there anymore. It's Matuna. So Latula is only up there when you are Damara, for some reason. Oh, Damara's the only character I go into other areas with? But I just went into this area with Meenah. Ooh, there's other people down here. Listen in on conversation. Porum. Alright, so Porum and Kanaya are together. That's cool. Ah, seems we have company. Guess we should wrap this up. I'm very happy you came to see me. I hope you'll bear in mind what I said. Yes, I surely will. And I'm happy too. About... yes. You have important work ahead of you. The legacy of our race is in your hands. I know you will make me proud. Okay, thank you. Cancel. So ask Kanaya for password, but password to what? Oh, examine door. Wait, there's something different about this door. You think it might be a real door. It's not someone's memory like the rest of this place is. The meteor must be physically passing through the dream bubble again. You'd love to get in here and snoop around somehow, but the door is password protected. There's got to be someone around here who knows the password. Ask Kanaya for the password. Aw, snap a fish. It's Popo, Mary Gams, and Mary M lookalike kid. What are you ladies glumming about over here? Nothing. I was just leaving. Oh yeah, where to? Back into your meteor, right? Cause that's where I'm headed. Can't get through the door though. Can I get your password? Pardon me? No. Come on. Meenah, what are you doing? Don't hassle her for private information. It's rude. Come on. I'm being nice about it. Are you actually? I'm fucking smiling, ain't I? Well, I was going in there anyway. I won't give you my password, but you can follow me, I guess. But you can only remain as long as I'm escorting you. The fuck? Why? Because I don't trust you. Aw, man. But I'm cool. You should wise the fuck up and start thinking I'm cool. You're right. With a sales pitch like that, I would have to be an imbecile not to crave your company. Hashtag human, hashtag sarcasm. What you got against me, Miriam Clone? I think you're probably a sociopath. I've given enough of my time to such characters in the past. You got me all wrong, girl. What I gotta do to make you my frond Miriam the sequel? My name is Kanaya. Alright, Kanaya it is. Someday I'll come up with a good fish pun way of saying that. That's how you know our shit will be tight. Just lead the way. I'll be well behaved and win you over. You'll see. Be Kanaya? Yes, let's be Kanaya. Yay, we're Kanaya. Enter password. Ooh, this music's cool. What's going on? Is it stuck? Come on, you're loading at 100%. What are you doing, Flash? Oh no. Guys, I think it's stuck. I think it crashed. Oh dear. Well, if I reload it, don't I have to like start all the way back over at the beginning? Oh, there we go. All right, it just took a bit. Let's see, let's go this way. More troll blood, why? As we prepare to lob it into the dark shaft below, you catch a whiff of it. Hold on, it smells fruity? You guess it was a false alarm. This appears to be some form of delicious juice. You're bad. Let's see. Darkness over this way. Ooh. Okay. I want to explore this area first. Ooh, you got a boonbuck. Okay, you can't even pretend to be excited about this. You get the feeling that whoever was stocking these chests just started running out of treasure assets. You put the phoned-in item back in the chest, but a little later, Meenah sneaks back over here, takes the boonbuck, and stashes it in her nautically themed hot pink clamshell-shaped purse, which we have never seen her rendered with, but is totally something that exists in the most canonical way possible. There, now you know. So I get different stuff if I bring Tamara with me. I might have to go check that out on my own sometime. You got a can of Earth Tab. The mayor had a couple of these stowed in his rags for safekeeping. He has decided to store them in chests now, which, unbeknownst to him, are the opposite of safekeeping. You crack it open and chug it. You're overwhelmed by the intense rush of sugar. This high will shortly last for hours. No calories. There's no sugar. Nice. Can I go this way? Nope, that's a dead end. This takes me down to where I entered, right? Okay, cool. Let's go up these stairs. Treasure chest. You got a... Hey, what even is this thing? Whatever it is, you got it. The exposition at the end is different for each character? Okay. Ooh, hi Rose. Let's talk to Rose. What happened? What? You're not glowing anymore. Oh, right. I became so absorbed in a conversation with my ancestor, I already forgot she taught me how to switch off. Oh, so you did go talk to her? Yes. That's great. How did it go? Very well. She is very nice and as a person is as impressive as I was imagining her to be, but not nearly as intimidating, really. I knew you wouldn't regret it if you got up the nerve to talk to her. What did she say besides a few vampire-to-vampire skin-dimming pointers? Many things. Primarily encouraging me to pursue my prior obligations to my people. Oh? She said she used to eschew her role rather vehemently. The duties of our caste were quite limiting in both worlds, it seems. So she renounced them completely and wanted a different life. But she also said something to the effect that she found that it wasn't really necessary to reject the rule completely, as the same is true for me. As long as I know within that I am free, and if my decision is to embrace my path, then it can be a source of strength. Then you want to try to restore your race again? I had begun to think you'd lost hope in that possibility. It's true, there is no Orva anymore. She said it may be very difficult, but there's no hope if I don't try. That's true. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet, but such is the nature of adventures. You can't be scared of adventures. I think I'm excited about it now. I can tell. We can work on it together when we arrive. Maybe the session we're about to explore will offer some answers. I hope so. Hey, you aren't permanently deglowed now, are you? Oh, no, I can flip it back on. See? Turns out it's just a silly biological parlor trick. Oh, good. You had me worried there for a moment. Sorry. I know how you enjoy a good source of light. Light is one of my favorite things. Please don't take these as fighting words, but my aspect is simply the best there is. Dave! Let's talk to Dave. Sup? Wait, what's going on? Is the meteor passing through another dream bubble? Yes. Hence the ghost who is following me. Oh. Hey. What, you don't talk now? You were pretty spunky before. What happened? She is exhibiting her best behavior while on this tour. She's actually doing very well so far. Okay, whatever. So what, are we just not even bothering to care anymore when we pass through dream bubbles now? Like, no warning or alert for getting to our facetious battle stations or anything? Who cares, actually? I probably won't even leave the room this time. Getting a little bored of ghosts, actually. No offense, Sea-Troll. Hornless dirt scraper. Hornless dirt scraper. Shush! So, what were you just mumbling over here before I interrupted you? Oh, just some raps. Been working on my raps. You've heard my raps, right? Want to hear some raps? Wait, do you know what a rap is? It's this fly human tradition where you drop a beat and talk hard. If the flow checks out and your rhymes are dope enough, then the police start unholstering their guns. Oh my god. They can't help it. It's like reflexive. That's how you know you're doing it right. I know what your raps are. They're basically the same as the ancient art form of Alternian slam poetry, but more primitive and generally involving less lyrics than about towering muscular livestock. Slam poetry? Why didn't you tell me about this? I don't know. I don't really have much interest in the subject. Yeah, but you should have come up. Wait, now that I think about it, I remember some weird troll was rapping at me once. Well, there you go. It was Gamzee, right? Wasn't Gamzee the one who was rapping? We could have been talking about rap all this time. You and me, I mean. It would have come up, I think, if we talked more. We should talk more. We don't really talk enough. Like, really just... Oh yeah, it was Tavros, that's right. Get down to fucking business. Just the two of us. All conversationally and such. Really, like, flesh out this dynamic. See what's there. We goddamn will squeeze blood from this stone. This awkwardly quiet ghost troll as my witness. If you are successful in extracting blood from the geological material in question, can I have it? Oh man, kinda semi-self-deprecating vampire jokes. This is a good start. I like it. I don't know how sincere you are being, Dave. Probably only somewhat, since the rule is that everything has to be at least partially a joke, right? Yes, exactly. But if you actually want to converse and exchange views on our respective cultures, then okay, I guess that's fine. I might be able to dig up some classic texts by some famous slam poets. Oh man, yes. That would be so fucking perfect. Okay, I will see what I can do. You'll have to read the troll gibberish to me. It'll be just like story time with Carcat. Kanaya edition. Heh, sure. But you'll have to rap the words. Oh. Pump up the bass and slaughter the mic. I want to goddamn feel that slam poetry. Is it too late to back out of this? Yes. Nice. Let's see, do I also have the option to be these folks? Oh yeah, I could totally be Rose or Dave. Well, I can be Rose. Can I be Dave? I can. Alright. Alright, let me hold off on being anyone for a sec. So I don't know what purpose I would have to be anyone just yet. Well, maybe I should go be them. Just to like... Let's be Dave first. Alright, Dave, talk to Kanaya. You shatter the ring, but there's more cracks in your rap. I'm atop your glass because Devastation's on tap. Wait, no. Your act couldn't suck more dick with a puppet in your lap? What? Puppet, man, where'd that come from? You shatter the ring, but there's more cracks in your rap. Your flow's like warm milk that goes due with a nap. Haha, yes. Shit, let's be rails. I'll be the shush to your pap. Wait, that makes no fucking sense. No, I'll stick with the milk one. Y'all claiming to be the Lord of Time, but all you're making me feel is bored with your rhymes. That's okay, I guess. Still feel like I should work puppets into this. No idea why. What rhymes with puppets? Smuppets? Dave, no, that's the same fucking thing. Muppets? What the fuck? The only thing that rhymes with puppets is different kinds of puppets. Whoa! Hey, how much of that did you hear? By the tenor of the question, I'll assume more than you would prefer. All that shit was a work in progress. Ain't fit for hype yet. Why you gotta be eavesdropping? I wasn't? I was just standing here and you slowly wandered over in a totally oblivious stupor. You were mumbling your rhymes and walked right up to me and did not notice me until now. Shit. Was I? Sorry, I guess. I just got caught up in my raps. Do more. What? No. I can't do those rhymes. I can't. Those rhymes are still too rough around the edges. Come on. No, it'll suck. I mean, I could freestyle a bit, I guess. I don't know if I got a live performance in me now. Maybe it could work if someone dropped a beat. Need a good beat, I could probably kill it with a fly beat. Ehehem. Dum dum psh ba dum dum ch. Hashtag no, wait. Chum chum fish. Chum chum fish ba chum chum fish. Oh yeah. That fish beat is the shizzle. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, settle down, motherfuckers, here we go. They then proceeded to have one of the most ambiguously rated rap-offs in the history of Paradox Space while I stood by and regarded it neutrally. Nice. Talk to Rose. Rose, quit all the clanking around over here. I can't concentrate on my raps. What in the sweet religious name of Jesus H. Dick are you doing with all these bottles? Just a little alchemy. Alchemy? What kind of shitty thing are you alchemizing with this crap? Are you alchemizing bottles with other bottles to make, like, super bottles? Hashtag Rose E bottles? No, believe it or not, I'm actually focused on the contents of the bottles. You're a pretty good hike from the alchemiters. The alchemy I'm practicing is a little more old-fashioned. You know, there was a time on Earth when alchemy didn't refer to a process whereby a large device used game constructs to materialize some idealized version of an object out of thin air. Alchemists used to experiment with various substances to transmute them into something more valuable. Its more pedestrian and scientifically credible cousin would be chemistry, which I guess is the technical term for mixing shit together. Which, strictly speaking, more accurately describes what I'm doing. So, what, you're doing science now? Who do you think you are, your mom? Wait, that sounded like a lame burn again. Every time I talk about your mom, it sounds like a burn. Who do you think you are, my mom? Wait, scratch that. Every time we start talking about her as my mom, things just start snowballing down our dumb conversational ski slope. Suddenly Sigmund Freud and King Oedipus start banging each other's hot moms at some kind of depraved sexy mom swap party. Thanks for the imagery. It was almost as graphic as it made no sense. So, what are you making? Beverages. Beverages? What kind of beverages? Tasty beverages, I hope. Apple juice? Please let it be AJ. Please let it be AJ. Please let it be AJ. I'll see what I can do. OMG. OMG. Hashtag OMG. Fuck yes. Hey, Schwindu. Yep, I decided to keep going. Alright, now let's be Rose. Let's talk to Dave. What's up with the fish punk troll following Kanaya around? Seems she's passing through. Kanaya doesn't want her to cause trouble. Cause trouble? What the fuck could she even do here? Like, kick over an old pile of garbage and cause the property value to fall even lower than jack shit? I say let her go nuts. Feel free to take it up with Kanaya. But if you authorize her to flip a bitch, just make sure she's nowhere near my chemistry table. Yeah, can't be dropping your vials and shit all over the floor. The only one who's got clearance to drop science is me. Dork. Don't even hate. Been short up my motherfucking craft over here. I know, I've been in the same room, right over there, listening to you mumble lyrics to yourself for the last couple hours. Rose, you know what sucks? Yes. To which sucky thing are you referring? It kinda just occurred to me. While I was spitting ill verse to no end, I got this weird feeling that I might be getting, like, a little dated? Is this about Terezis? What? No. Don't be disingenuous, word girl. You know what I'm saying. I mean, sort of passé. Like a lumbering pop reference dinosaur. Remember, we are both kind of stuck in 2009. So I'm like pop culturally frozen in that period. All my references feel like they might be getting a little stale. Even though the Earth ended and all that, and there is no... Even though the Earth ended and all and there's no culture after that point anyway, but still, I can feel it. Like, in my bones. I just know on some hypothetical Earth that kept going, my shit is starting to get so lame. This is like so fourth wall breaking right here. And I know it doesn't matter because it's just us here, so who cares? But I care. It's a matter of integrity. I am a fucking artist. Like, I think if I make one more rap about some fucking Dane Cook movie from 2008 to piss Carcat off, or some tired bullshit like that, I'm going to, I don't know, I'll just start feeling like a fraud. My game might be drying up, Rose. But it's not my fault. Like, I'm totally hostage to this freeze-dried backlog of cultural garbage that can never move forward again. So I have to pick through it like I'm looting a fucking tomb while still trying to act rap sassy. Like, yeah, take that, motherfuckers. Of the past. All in your mass grave somewhere in a dead frogiverse. I'd be representing some goddamn standards about your media, do you feel me? I'm depressing myself here. All I'm saying is it would be cool to have some fresh shit to work with. Like, just to know what the world would be like in the year it would be for us now. Or should be 2011, I guess? Wow, 2011, really? Damn. I just want to know what would have happened. There's so much shit we were primed for. It was gonna be exciting. Like Barack Obama just turned president, remember that? We never got to see if he fixed the economy. Remember how you were dying to see if he would fix the economy? You were asking me about it every damn day. Just joking, nobody gave a shit about that. But like, I never got to check out the next batch of Stiller jams and see how bad I could mock them. We never got to find out how the Midnight Crew adventure ended, if ever. Rose? Rose? What the fuck, man? Why'd you go back to your bottles and shit? I was right in the thick of hella elocution. Don't give me that. Yes. Yeah. Yes, I do actually want you to come back over here. I'm waiting. Fine, here I am. Wow, was that so hard? This is what civilized people do, Rose. They fucking talk to each other, like actually in each other's fucking vicinities. You just have a tendency to go on for a while. I assumed we progressed to the traditional mumbling monologue stage of Striderian discourse. No, that's not even a thing. I was actually, like, trying to get your take. Take on what? I don't even know. I bet John would have stuff to say. He's probably going through the same frozen fucking caveman from 2009 syndrome as me. Actually, what am I saying? The dude is a caveman from 1997. Like he could give a shit as long as he's got his Cage DVDs. Oh, I saw him the other night. What? In a dream. It was very brief, only a few minutes. I waved to him, and then woke up. Whoa, what was he doing? He was fighting Jack. Actually, he was doing quite well. Oh man. You have to tell me all about this. I will. Later, though, I'd like to get back to work. Okay, when? Tonight? I have plans tonight. How about tomorrow? Plans? What plans? Just some plans. Can I come? No. Fuck, fine. Tomorrow then. Maybe I'll just dream up my own John tonight and we'll have an awesome time without you. What do you think about that? F you. Dr. Kanai. Not to harp on the issue, but now that you can switch on and off, so to speak, how often do you think you'll resort to phosphorescence? I don't know. What do you think? Well, which state is more comfortable? I could go either way. I'll probably switch on if I'm walking through a dark corridor. Now that I think about it, it's been a long time since I could even be in the dark. Maybe I'll leave it off for a while and refamiliarize myself with the experience of non-illumination. Makes sense. Was this a biological feature common to other trolls? I'm sorry, I'm really pestering you about this, aren't I? We've never talked about it. I guess I was trying to be polite, but I've been really curious about it. No, that's okay. I'm told it's a trait confined to those of my caste. They tended to spend a lot of time in the brooding caverns, where a convenient source of light was often handy. That part of it makes sense to me, but I have no idea what the evolutionary purpose was for the sort of thirst which accompanies this perk. Strikes me as an odd liability, but what do I know? Maybe to frighten predators away from innocent grubs? Maybe. Or perhaps it was a measured defect imposed on us, to keep the auxiliatrices on a short leash. I'll agree with that assessment, on the grounds that I've always been a sucker for a good conspiracy theory. The condition was often glamorized in certain works of literature, but there's really nothing that great about it. Not nearly as useful as other abilities like the psychic gifts, which some lowbloods are predisposed to. Though, I guess it's pretty useful if you want to keep the plans you made after someone punches a hole through your gut. I see how that could present a whole world of convenience. Speaking of plans, doing anything later? Not really. I'm working on some stuff right now, but later, maybe once you're finished escorting your guest around, would you like to do something? Sure. Anything in particular that you have in mind? Not really, just to hang out if you're up for it. Yeah, that sounds okay. Holy mackerel, get a fucking room. Nice. Alright, let's be Kanai again. So, yep, so she got glitched on the stairs there. You got an empty bottle. You guess you'll just kind of put it over there with the other bottles. Hashtag boring treasure. Alright, so we have another room we can go to. So let me make one more sweep through here. Oh yeah, there's this room. Okay. Oh yeah, there we go. She got herself unglitched. To examine snoozing car cat. Ah! Hey, it's your newly recruited Grand Thrush-Executioner. Looks like he hasn't woken up from the same nap he was having the last time you talked to him. Guy must have been really tired. Why is he sleeping on this massive pile of horns? That can't be too comfortable. Maybe you should wake him up. Then as long as he's awake, might as well see if he's ready to pack his bags and head off to war. Hold on. Miriam is eyeing you suspiciously. She isn't onto your plan, is she? How could she know? This girl is really cramping her style. You tried to shake her loose, but as a rainbow drinker, she seems to have an absolutely insane fastness attribute. Go to this room with all characters, huh? Whatever you're thinking about, don't even try it. What? Wasn't thinking nothing. Let's keep moving. Alright, so should I grab... So I should grab Dave and grab Rose and go in there? Alright, let's be Dave. Let's go in there with Dave now. I love how Sega sounding this tune is. Oh, Carcat's asleep and also awake here? Okay, this is just fucking stupid now. What? I'm asleep, but I guess the meteor is physically passing through the bubble I'm dreaming in? And now my dream phantom, or whatever the fuck you're supposed to call this version of yourself, is actually in the same physical location as my sleeping body. I've just been standing here watching myself sleep on the horn pile. It's official, we've breached a critical threshold of bulge-numbing idiocy. Huh. What do we even call this dreaming instance of ourselves? It can't be dream self because that's already a thing, as in the version of yourself on Durst or Prospit. But that was more like a physical real self that just happened to serve as a backup life. This is something totally different, like a weird hologram. Hey, am I tangible to you? Touch me. What? Just give me a little poke. No. Don't be like that, just man up and touch me. Maybe just brush my cheek gently with the back of your hand, something unambiguously platonic like that. No, fuck you. I'm not caressing your dream hologram. You have a really tragically under-inquisitive mind, Dave. This is for science. If science was up to you, humanity would never have come anywhere close to rising to the level of pathetic inferiority it was barely able to achieve as it was. You look really tired, man. Your sleep phantom should curl up with your napping meat torso in the horn pile and try to get some scores from Shut-Eye. Yeah, well maybe I'll do just that, asshole. Okay, hop to it. No, not while you're watching. Man, our conversations can be so embarrassing. I'm so glad we managed to have most of them in private. Yeah, me too. So many horns. You've always wondered what the elusive juggalo troll even needs with so many horns. You think he may have some sort of problem. Also, what is with trolls and their weird tendency to be found sleeping in horn piles? You can't even imagine a less comfortable place to nap. There are some things you will never understand. Alright, now let's go grab Rose and bring Rose in here. Bloop. So what will happen when Rose is in there? Oh, Gamzee's in there now. Carcat said from atop the towering heap of hilarious clown accessories. You'd better not let Kanaya find you in here. She still hates you, you know. And not in that way. I think she still truly would like to kill you. Yeah, I'll up and motherfucking know that already. I've wondered, doesn't it ever get confusing trying to differentiate between platonic, malicious intent and gestures of black romance? No! Like, I'd even give a day-glow chainsaw bitch like that on my time of day up in any quadrant. Besides, already got my black rom on with another motherfucker. Been dating somebody in the motherfucking shadows. Getting pretty nasty between us. All experiencing the shit out of the dark miracle called hate bliss. Wait, really? Who? Heh. Carcat? No. Dave? No. Not the mayor? No. Wait. Terezis? Honk! Are you serious? Do I motherfucking look like I motherfucking joke around with a motherfucker? I can't even parse that relationship as something meaningful. What? It's simple. Motherfucker. She all gets on her hate of me quite understandably, seeing as to what a vile piece of clown-ass trash I'm all is. But doesn't quite hate me enough to want to kill me. This is a really startling revelation, I must say. It's a game changer. Hey. Please don't all tell this noise to anyone. If Carcat motherfucking knew on this, he actually would want to kill me. Yes, I can see the dilemma you're in. Your social dynamics really begin to get complicated once your quadrants start to fill up, don't they? Motherfuck yeah, they motherfucking do. Don't worry, your secret is safe with me. Now shoo, back into the ventilation system with you before you're spotted. Well, that's interesting. And I like how Rose just regards him like, just kind of like mother to child in a way. It's like, now get back in the vent. What are you doing here? Alright, let's go back to being Kanaya. And let's go to the dark room now. Bloop. Wait, there's a room to the right? I don't think there's anything to the right. Unless you're talking about like, okay, I was gonna say, there's nothing to the right. To the right, to the right, to the right, to the right, to the left, to the left, to the left, to the left. Now dip, now dip, now dip, now dip, now walk it by yourself. Anyway. Oh, now I just go back. Now I'm just Meenah. I'm just like straight up Meenah now. Oh. Status report. Well, I'm a total failure. Didn't recruit a single ghost from my army. Except for one guy, but he was asleep. Don't lose hope. I know our group of friends is a bit lackluster in the motivation department, but there are plenty of other souls out there. You just need to find someone to get the right amount of moxie to get you started. Then I'm sure more will follow. Who knows? If you keep exploring, maybe someone like that will be right around the corner. You seem more psyched about my army plan than you did before. What's with the change of tuna? I've started to believe what you're doing may be important. Just a feeling. It could be every bit as critical as my quest to find the cherub. I think it all could be related, like legs of a stool that won't stand unless all are in place. Or prongs of a prongs of a fork, if you will. A three-pronged approach, as it were. How is Cherub Quest going, BT Dubs? Okay. I've still been a little preoccupied. Girl, please. You've been dragging your talking booth around to hassle people with facts, ain't you? This is my last session, I swear. After this, I promised myself I would retire the exposition stand for good. Maybe I'll put it up for sale and try to recoup some of the substantial losses required to operate it. Araneda, we are such failures at stuff together. Why are we such a couple of gorgeous and sexy failures at things? I don't know, but we can't give up. Once I close down shop here, I will redouble my efforts to find that cherub. The first thing will be to figure out her name. It's been so maddeningly elusive, almost as if someone's taking care to scrub any reference to it throughout paradox space, whether in memories or reality. Okay then, how about this? While I'm out there fishing for recruits, I'll keep an ear out for clues about her. And while you're out there cherub hunting, maybe you can see if anyone wants to serve the little Condess in her slamming new Imperial army. It'll be Team Fork. That sounds like a great plan. Now let's hurry this up so we can get started on that. What would you like me to tell you about in exchange for a precious few boonbucks I have left? Tell me about Rufio Nitrum. The Rogue of Breath was always a very popular member of our group. Probably the most popular, I'd say. Sort of the anti-me in that respect. Ever the recipient of romantic solicitations, whichever way he turned. Sort of the anti-Cronus in that respect. Oh yeah, sick Empora burn out of nowhere. High five. Indeed, his mutation made him an outcast though. To avoid the unwanted attention his wings would bring him, he took refuge in the forest among those who welcomed his differences and learned their ways. The Lost Weeaboos was a guild of youthful tree-dwelling troll otakus with a zeal for fisticuffs, flight, and various forms of exotic Eastern theater. Bane to the enemies of the hijinks, scourge to the seafaring classes who, nope, not listening to this la 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 glub glub glub. Glub glub glub. Centuries of feuding with the Kimono Mimi? I think it's feuding with the Kimono Mimi tribes. Glub 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 la 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 glub glub glub. Ceremonial torchlight yaoi festivals. La 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 glub glub la la la. Sundari quadrant vacillation. Glub 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 glub. Threw down a dagger lance to challenge the guild's highest seam for dominance. No. Ultimately served like a shonen on Shitsuji Island. Hey, Circuit, how much I gotta pay you to zip your blowhole in this shit so tight you never bring it up again? For such a service, I would require nothing short of the large gold statue in your palace. I think you know which one I'm talking about. You drive a hard bargain, Cirques, but you got a deal. Alright, section. Tell me about Horus. The Page of Void was a self-taught master of mechanics, an avid patron of the fine arts, a passionate bodybuilder, archer, ambrosia collector, and steamwright. A poet, a scholar, a warrior, a lover, he was all that his caste demanded, and more. A true troll renaissance man. His name means he who stalks with the muscle beasts. But all of his proficiencies were hard-won, built from the blank slate as his aspect would imply, advancing at the slow pace his class would as well. Yet, in spite of all he worked to make something of himself, he amounted to very little. Responsible for neither great feats of heroism nor acts of villainy, he was just another game piece to be moved about the board. The aspect ruling his life would always conspire to dampen his relevance. Void is easily the most mysterious aspect, the one which inherently defies rational understanding. This makes it particularly fascinating, and just as frustrating, to light players such as myself. Casting illumination upon nothing itself is futile, for to truly know Void is to paradoxically cause it not to be. The role of the Void player is to somehow embrace nothingness, to become one with it, yet in total contradiction with this, to make use of the power it grants and serve a role of relevance, one must find a way to overcome it, to see the limitless potential in the Void, to find everything within nothing and bring it into being. Hey! What? This is a perfect case in point regarding the path of the Void player, so resistant is his story to having a relevant bearing on anything, you fell asleep and didn't hear a word. Yeah, that's nice. Where my money? You don't get any. Your slumber voided the transaction. Dag. The story about Void caused her to slumber, which voided the transaction. Tell me about tomorrow. The Witch of Time was not always the party's biggest troublemaker. If you recall, you wore that tiara for a long time. Yeah. Once she was as meek as can be. Hailing from the eastern provinces, she migrated across the seas and settled near the forest, concealing Rufio's guild. The two of them became quite fond of each other and shared many interests. He secretly began seeing someone else, believing she knew nothing. But she always suspected his infidelity, and over time grew quite distraught. But her sadness never quite turned to rage and malevolence. Not until you involved yourself. Do we really have to go through this? If you'd like to earn your money, then yes. Fine. After we began our game, you quickly determined that winning was going to be an uphill battle with our team. Everyone was so preoccupied with their interpersonal issues, and no one seemed in any shape to be fighting major battles. Sound familiar? Deja vu's a bitch, Cirque. So you did your best to rile up the crew any way you could, appealing to people's insecurities, buried hostilities, brewing rivalries, needling anyone you could into confrontation with others. Your theory was that increasing everyone's state of aggression would make them better equipped to play the game. And you were sort of right about that, but the Alternians would prove it. Not our group, sadly. The poor girl who took the brunt of your bullying tactics was Damara Megiddo. You talked up her mate Sprit's betrayal, making her feel even more dreadful, while pushing him further into the arms of her rival, until she simply snapped. She attacked him, paralyzing him from the neck down. You finally got the aggressive confrontation you were looking for. Unfortunately, you unleashed something even you weren't prepared for, and you had to deal with her yourself. After a long bloody duel, she killed you, and you would have stayed dead if not for me. You never listened to me. You just kept needling and fussing and meddling until eventually you paid the price, and I had to bail you out. How bad do I even want this stupid money? Damara has been unhinged ever since. By increasing her violent tendencies instead of being an asset in the game, she became a loose cannon, arbitrarily showing up at key moments throughout the timeline to sabotage us. So radical was her shift in personality, I've had a hard time believing your incitement was solely to blame. It always seemed like other forces were in play, as if her acts, though apparently haphazard, were in keeping with some inscrutable agenda. Of course, it doesn't help that it's so hard to understand her even on a good day. Strangely, the only time she was eager to help us was when we were preparing to initiate the scratch. And it's a good thing she was, since I'm not sure anyone else would have had the ability to do that kind of damage to the cardinal movement and release its energy. It was almost a little eerie how happily she complied with our plan. What did Rufio say she said? Something about how we would all finally get what we deserved, which at the time I thought sounded chilling, but there's really two ways of looking at it. One is how the scratch rebooted our world into a state of pure chaos, culminating in the annihilation of our universe. But on the other hand, we all got the chance to live out our wildest fantasies as adults on Alternia. At least you and I sure did, and I wouldn't doubt she feels the same way. So, we done? That's it. Toughest $5 I ever made. Alright, ooh, treasure chest. You got an Alternian journal. It's a bit wordy, though some of the material here strikes you as pretty risque. Actually, quite a lot of the material. Alright, bye Giga, thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for hanging out for bonus Homestuck. I'm gonna wrap things up here in a moment, though. I know that there's other characters I could like bring in here to get like some different stuff, but it's well past when I originally intended to end, so I'm gonna try and just wind this down. You surreptitiously pocket the overwrought diary for later reading. So wait, is that it? Trying to figure out where I can. Oh, I go this way. Okay. Ooh, you got a broken 8-ball. I remember seeing a bunch of these earlier. What was the context again? You just had so many long, weird conversations. It's all kind of a jumble now. You feel unlucky just looking at this thing. You toss it in the bushes. Oh, treasure chest. Ooh, you got the fluorite octet. Feeling lucky, punk? Feeling lucky, punk? You got a pair of rocket boots. Shoes. What would a ghost need with rocket boots anyway? Can't all ghosts fly? Maybe that's just dead god tiers who can generally fly anyway, or maybe dead dream selves. Actually, you don't know what the flying rules are, and you don't really care. You got a heap of priceless treasure! Huh, actual treasure inside a treasure chest. Now you've seen everything. Just want to see if there's anything hidden in the bushes here. Oh, there's Andrew Hussey. This guy again? Oh, it's you, Scram Kid. Hey, orange dude. Tell me your deal already. I said get lost, Fairy. Hashtag do not fuck with me. Who, Fairy? Alright, I see what's going on here. You clearly have developed feelings for me. I understand. I led you on. Remember when I said bring me a horse and I'm yours forever? Total lie. Sorry, but my heart is still set on Vriska. She will be my wife. Who's Vriska? That girl over there. No, don't look. Shh, let's try to keep it down, okay? You're going to ruin this for me. Her? Dog, ain't she a little young for you? No, but that's the thing. She spent like however many years being a ghost, so she's older now. That means it's not creepy. Who even knows how many years she spent here? Maybe 100? Hell, she might even be older than me now. See? Totally not creepy anymore. Case closed. I don't know what you're talking about, but you sound like an asshole. Just need to find the right moment to make my move. Only problem is I lost the ring. John fucking Egbert has it. Doesn't look like he's gonna let it go either, the bastard. Gotta make a plan. Think, imagination, think. Oh, the one time I really need you. Yo, I got boatloads of bling. I could sell you a ring. You could? Oh man, perfect. How much? Are you fucking serious? What makes you think I've got that kind of dough just lying around? That's my price, pumpkin skin. You want the ring or not? Alright, fine. Guess I got no choice but to pony up. Just don't tell anyone, okay? I kinda promised I would use this money for something else. Oh my god. None of my biz, Holmes. Deal or no deal. Yeah, here. Oh yeah, check that mad stacks. Here you go, lover boy. Thanks. Wait, is this ring... Did you steal this from Cronus? Faux show. You? No refunds! Oh. That's great. Oh, we got friends over here. This leads to the end of the game. Are you sure you're done here? Yes, we are done. So that's what happened to the Hive swap money. Alright. You reach the end of the game to find an intriguing convergence of outrageous personalities. You're just dying to see what these heavyweights of batitude have to say to each other. But somehow you discover yourself within the superhuman restraint to hit pause. Discover within yourself the superhuman restraint to hit pause. There's a whole world of fucking around going on with the Meteor crew during the second year of their voyage, and it would be a criminal act of negligence to end this intermission without at least having a peek at their tomfoolery. A weaker person would just want to see what happens with Meenah and Vriska right away. Thank goodness you are a player with a strong sense of responsibility and discipline. Alright friends, I think we are going to leave off here for now. We went like an hour and 15 minutes more than we usually do, so hopefully that kind of makes up for not having a stream last weekend. Yay! But we are having a stream next weekend, too. We're going to be having Homestuck streams, I think. I don't think I have any weekend plans up until Thanksgiving, so I think we're going to be able to have a pretty good string of Homestuck streams here for the next few weekends. So, anywho, we'll pick back up here next Saturday, same time, 10 a.m. Central Time. In the meantime, friends, if you have any interested in hanging out with us on Discord, I have Discord. You can follow me on social media. If you want to see more of Tara, who I think has been elsewhere for the last couple of hours, you can follow Tara on Instagram as well. Thank you, friends. I will see you next time. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye-bye.